Was chosen by popular vote of the student body at Etowah High School.
Hey, what's up, Etowah Blue Devil Nation? It's your boy Jerry White, Jeff Underwood. We're here for Homecoming 2020 edition. I didn't know that we were going to have this, with everything going on in the world and what the football season is going to be like, but Brother Jeff Underwood prayed this into existence.
Yes, I prayed it. Last year it was terrible. You talked for 5.5 hours.
Yeah, I know, but my wife was excited because I didn't talk the rest of the weekend, so that was good. So this is another region game. We'll get into this game. First of all, Jeff, let's talk about last week. We went on the road to Tarrant and played Fultondale. So that was... Oh, that was nice.
Echo.
I like it. So, that was interesting going to Tarrant and playing Fultondale. We didn't have the complete game, but as we talked about at the coaches show last night, Jeff, that we were able to get some young people in. Then we were able to come back out and reestablish what we were doing to get that 39-22 victory.
Yeah, I love how they came out last week. They came out with a purpose. They got on there and began to drive the ball like they have not been able to the first two games, and they came out with a different mindset. They were a little more aggressive, gave some different looks from the line of scrimmage, and I think obviously you could tell that Fultondale had looked at the first two game films and it kind of messed them up a little bit. So I was very proud of them for coming out. Trace Thompson did a great job and by mixing it up, and look, he got a little physical. I think that's what he likes, and I'd like to see him do that tonight.
Well, I think he's going to, but let's talk about that game just a little bit. First, talk about our Offensive Player of the Week, 2 weeks in a row. Talk about that game.
Well, I think people wonder, is he going to win it every week? And the answer could be very well yes.
It could be.
Trent could win it every week, and Trent is putting up numbers that are insane this year. The second game, it was 300 yards?
Yeah, 306 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Right, and then 4 touchdowns last week.
Yeah.
The kid is putting up some insane numbers. But here's what I love. He's putting the offense on his shoulders. He's saying, put the ball in my hands. I will make it work. And he makes his offensive line work hard. He loves those guys.
Oh, man.
He has a great relationship with each one of them. I love that when he gets awards, he brings them out to be a part of that. So that shows a lot about who that young man is.
No doubt. And I even talked to Trent a little bit today, and he said, these awards are great. He said, but I love my teammates to get some of them.
Yeah, he does.
That's who he is. Yeah. And so we appreciate him. Now, defensively, man, it was 2 players really, really close for getting last week's award, but I think the pick 6 Lotto touchdown interception kind of put the scale in his favor.
Yeah, well, Toby Camp is he's a competitor anyway. He's a hard nose. He's a grunt football player. He loves to put his hat on people. But he again on the other side of the ball is that leader. He is the epitome of a leader, and he doesn't just do it by hey, look at me. He gets on the sidelines. If you watch him, my job, you say, is just to talk like I'm in the living room, but I'm watching these kids on the sideline, and he is talking to these kids. He's never degrading anybody. He's always pulling them up, and I love that. And that shows, look, good home, and it also shows some good teaching and good coaching.
No doubt. So what that did is put Etowah in a great position as far as the region goes. 2-0 in the region. Again, this is the last game for, I guess, our next 3 on the road.
Right.
So we really need to get this homecoming victory, and they're announcing the homecoming court right now. Beautiful night in Atala, Alabama, and we'll be going over our sponsors and such. But I just want to get to the game just a little bit of what you saw last week on the road. What is one overall positive that you can say, hey, I like this?
Coming off the road, I love the fact that Trace Thompson has stepped up, and he's kind of wore he's wearing that shirt now. I'm the leader. I'm a leader of this offense. But one thing that not just coming off the road, but going to the junior varsity game, we were able to go Monday night out to Lincoln to watch our JV play and the middle school before them. Trace was there on the sideline being the water boy to all of these guys.
Awesome.
And it was really great because he was going from, and listen, every kid, he went to every one of them to give them water, and he's encouraging them. And we're very close at there where we were. We're on the front row, so we're very close. And you can hear the words that he's saying. So I think that win, the numbers he was able to put up, obviously the help from Trent and Ollie and Ethan and those guys that helped him, it gave him some confidence, and so that just transcended. And I love the fact that he didn't have to come out there to the junior varsity game. Not all the guys did, but he came out there, and Trent and those guys were there as well. But he went to every kid, and he wore that jersey that I am the leader. So that's, I think, the positive to come out of the last week is that Trace has come out maybe with a little bit of swag, but I don't think he thinks he's it. I just think he's encouraged, and he goes, hey, I can do this.
I like it. The opening play, we finally got our big tight end into the game and got him a reception. That was nice to see. He almost hit another big one. So, what I like, I'm going to go to the defensive side of the ball. Defensively, we're getting better and better. We're getting very aggressive. Man, we are, getting all those sprints in, chasing the quarterback, between plays. So these kids are going crazy. And our defense gave up some passing yards. And we've been dubbed as the no-fly zone. Our back end is incredible. That quarterback, who didn't play the first 2 games, mind you, was just incredible. He was just hitting them in windows, amazingly defensed, and still able to get that. But I like that. I like the fact that it's going to make our guys work a little bit harder, right, and think about some things. So I think our defense was incredible. Yes, they gave up 22 points to a very good team. You're going to see the team win a lot of ball games. So it's incredible. Just looking at all those nicely dressed up Etowah folks, homecoming and all.
They look great.
Man, he shot his head up right there.
He did. He put a little buffer on that thing.
Man, I like it.
Yeah, man.
So let's do this. Let's take us a quick timeout. We'll get back. We'll find out who the homecoming queen is 2020. And then we will really break down this game and talk about some sponsors and what's going on. This is Etowah High School Football Homecoming Edition right here on Kapow. here as Abby Neely, last year's homecoming queen, is making the rounds to give this year's award. And there it is. There it is.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to our new 2020 Etowah High School homecoming queen. Here she is, Miss Kaylee Klein.
Man, always an emotional night. Homecoming, something special.
That's awesome.
You talk about the pageantry of high school football, Jeff. And that's pretty incredible.
Well, it's a great lineup. These kids are phenomenal. I just tell you, being a part of the Etowah family. You said it a few weeks ago. If once a devil, you're always a devil. No matter where you come into that, and I love this. I mean, you look at this crowd is incredible, and these young ladies and these dads and uncles and brothers are just they're elated, and we'll tell you eventually who the homecoming queen is. We couldn't hear in here, so we'll let you know in just a few moments.
Yeah, we'll get that information, but it was
one of them.
It was a great one of them. It's a great night. That dude's living in the 80s right there for sure.
Look at that, son.
Man.
Are we jealous because we can't dress like that?
Yes. That hair. All right, so let's get into this a little bit as we digress. And hey, thank you to our sponsors. Going to go over a few of those. Eagle Ridge Embroidery. Man, they're incredible. They are one-stop shop. Everything you need, they're all about it. Northeast Orthopedics. You have big news coming out from those guys pretty soon. A lot to do. Tameron Honda. You heard me. You guys come check me out. I'll be there all day tomorrow. Amazing deals on vehicles. I talked to a couple people today that's going to swing in and see me. I appreciate it. Cornerstone Construction. So great to have the interview last week with Wesley and his dad, Wesley Quarles. And man, just they love Atala. Go support those guys. You can't say anything about what's going on here if you can't think Swedes. He is my dude, man.
What a great guy.
Thank you to Southern Heritage Barbecue. Again, feeding us once again. He's thankful that he gets to take a break because we're going to be on the road for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that.
What about that peanut butter pie?
Man, that peanut butter pie. Mom, I know you're
Goodness
listening.
gracious.
Etowah Used Cars. Man, they always support all things Atala. Congratulations to Dwayne Ball for being starting in November, he will be the city councilman, District 1.
Good deal. Go see him. That phone number there is 256-538-8222.
Dos. Popeye's Atala, Jason Dodd. Man, this guy's a blessing to so many people. We love him. I don't even know why we love him, but we love him.
He's an incredible man. Yeah.
The Messenger newspaper, go check that out, man. And Snap Fitness 24/7. Get in there, get your workout on.
We got our membership the other day, man.
Man, I'm ready to get in there.
I ain't been in there yet, though.
I don't know that I can't right now, but you know what you gonna do.
Whew. I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm crushing that dude's gators down there. You see them gators? Mm-hmm. My goodness, man.
Man, we're from Italian, probably Chihuahuas. Let's be real. Hey, let's get into this game a little bit. Let's talk. Let's get focused. Get focused, Jack. Get focused.
I can't, man. You're making me laugh.
And also didn't think about First Church Rainbow City.
Yeah,
sponsor of what we got going on here. We thank you to those guys. Even if I am there, who are we pointing to? We can say it.
Lydia.
Oh, is that Lydia right there?
We want. Well, she's not here yet, but I was looking at her sign.
Yeah, man.
And I want to say thank you to you on behalf of the Etowah family for having the Milliken family out last night, and I was so blessed to be able to see Lydia and the whole family there, and how she carries herself. And they're going to be releasing balloons. You want to talk about that real quick?
Well, they're going to release balloons, yellow balloons with Lydia's name on it. This is the Kimberly Klein, the cheerleading sponsor. Text me today.
There's Joey and Molly out there with the.
Yeah, she said Joey and Molly that she probably would not come, would not feel like getting out, but they're going to do this in her honor. What a privilege it was to hear her speak a little bit, but really Joey tell their story, Jeff, and how emotional. I couldn't have done it. So what we're going to do? We're going to do the national anthem, and we're going to release these balloons. So right now, let's go ahead and take a 3-minute timeout. 3-minute timeout. We'll come back and talk more about the amazing Milliken family. This is Etowah High School football on Kapow. Jim Glover Field here in Atala, Alabama. Jerry White, Jeff Underwood, Blake Matthews. Man, love Blake Matthews. Jeffrey Mitchell. Jeremy Foster, part of the program. He's probably laying up sleep next door, but he's supposed to be here. Hey, so let's get to this game. If you could go 3-0 in this region, Jeff, is huge.
Yeah.
All right, so who is your key offensive player of the game tonight?
My key offensive player tonight is Nana Davis. I believe he's got to have a breakout game tonight. I think, he's got to get a little bit of confidence. He had a little boo-boo a couple of games ago. Misfortune, gets tangled up, and things happen. Tempers fly. He got caught shoving someone or hitting someone, whatever it was. But look, both of the kids were at fault. But he's kind of been out of it the last couple of games. So it's time for him to have a huge breakout game, and I think that's tonight. I think we see big numbers from Nana tonight.
All right. So defensively, who is your key defensive player of the game?
I say it all the time. Toby was my guy last week, was it last week?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Well, I'm going to go to this week, Jacob Sanford. And I know you laugh because I love calling his name. What's up, Garland? But I'm telling you, and if it wasn't for the interception and the pickoff and the touchdown last week, Jacob probably would have won the player of the week. But I'm telling you tonight, he is an anchor on that defensive side of the ball, and he's going to take it home tonight, I think.
Yeah, man. And so what is your overall key to victory for the Etowah Blue Devils tonight?
I'm going to go on the sideline. My key to victory is the correct play calling. You got to get the ball in the right people's hands on the offense side of the ball. So our play calling, I think, to me, is the key of the game. Making the right calls. Don't fall back into that first game of the season or that first half of the second game mentality that we got to just play it safe. No, I think you need to just get in there and be aggressive like we were last week.
And for Blake Matthews, he texts me, and he's going with Trent Davis on offense.
Okay.
Nana Davis on defense.
Like it.
So, hey, with me, let me give you my key offensive player of the game. It's tough, man, but I personally think you cannot go against Nana. He's going to be. I think he's going to have an incredible game tonight. I am going to go with Trace Thompson.
I like it.
I think that he's gaining confidence each ball game. And I think tonight he can definitely. You may want to cover that up, baby. Trying to pull something down. I think Trace is taking over the offense. He's becoming the leader of the offense.
Yes, he is.
And I think it's his time. I think this is his game. Defensively, man, I'm going to go with the linebackers, and I'm going to go with Dobbs.
Yeah.
I think Dobbs can run free. Number 28 can make things happen. I think he's going to have a tremendous game tonight. My overall key to victory, I think we're going to win this game where we really have a true advantage, and that is special teams. Mm-hmm. I think our special teams is going to be tremendous. Our return game, our kicker, Juju Corona has been tremendous. So I think we have a huge advantage in the special teams, and I'm gonna say 2 special teams touchdowns tonight.
Well, I think you're right on the special teams because this Asheville team, they have a punter that can leg the ball 50, 60 yards. We were watching him warm-ups, and he was impressive. So he's going to show his leg off a little bit tonight. He's going to kick the ball. So, Nana and these guys are going to have a chance to return the ball.
Here's what I'll say about – let me get settled down in here. Here's what I will say about Asheville. They're an up-and-coming team. I have love for them. I was able to coach down there with Coach Marco Bryant back in the day, and E.J. Moss was our quarterback. He has since graduated from JSU and going on doing great things. Hey, big shout out. We're talking to Asheville. Let's talk about Mr. Saxey. Did I say that right?
Sax appeal.
Yeah, he's not going to be here tonight, unfortunately, but he is listening. So, Kevin, man, we wish you guys the best, and we appreciate you tuning in. And I'm sure he's going to be sending me stupid text messages.
I'm sure he is.
Well, what a guy who loves high school football.
Well, he just loves life in general.
He does.
He's your friend, and he's always your friend. He's a great, great man of God.
I love the fact that we have so much local talent media-wise that really are uplifting. I've seen Kevin on Average Joe's, right? And I love what those guys do at Average Joe's. Man, they do a fantastic job. I love Jimmy Seitz and it was across the state sports scores. He's always texting the scores, man. No one loves it more than him. So we're blessed to have a big group of people who love football and just love high school sports in general. We're going to be doing a lot more with lady sports and some of that stuff coming on. But I just want to take a minute just to love on Big Saxy himself. God, I love that guy.
He was a cell phone slinging machine back in the day, wasn't he?
He still got some beaters in his back. I promise.
He probably got some StarTAC, some Vaders.
So I'll buy one of those Vaders.
I'd like to have a Nokia 252. I'm just saying.
So getting back to Asheville in general, Shea Monroe is the coach. I think he is the right coach. I think they made the right hire. He was offensive coordinator. He wants this program to be successful. And Shea is always willing to talk to media. He's always willing to talk about his team, and he loves his cities down there. So I'm very excited that he is the guy. If you're listening out there, Asheville, and I'm talking to the superintendent over there, I'm talking to the principal, give this man time. Give him time. Your 6th, 7th, 8th grade bunch is doing fantastic. Give him time to do what he can do. Yeah. This is the right guy. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this is the right guy.
I agree. Well, they've been through it the last 10 years or so. They've had some crazy stuff happen, unfortunate things happen over in Asheville. But I'm with you. I think they give him a chance. He's a high class guy, high integrity guy, and I know he's a friend of yours. But that's not the reason. But he's a great coach, good caliber guy. So I think you're right. Give him a chance and let's get him.
The fact is, Shea and I are just now getting to know one another. We're really, we're not friends by any strength. I hope we become friends, but he treats me so well. Right. And he's just one of those guys who you're like, man, I like that guy.
Well, the whole Asheville school system, we were there yesterday. Our daughter was playing a volleyball game there at Asheville High School, and just the way they treat you when you come in, they're just a bunch of good folks over there, and they got a lot of stuff, a lot of promising things happen. I was looking at the banners, the state championships and the region championships that they've had from the 70s and into the early 90s, and I think they can get back to that. I think they can.
Some of the greatest coaches that ever coached high school football coached at Asheville. That is the truth. So who we got for captains tonight? Number 8 for Etowah, that is my man Ethan.
That's number 8 for Asheville. It's Clay Keller.
Okay.
Yep, senior.
Keller and Ethan Foster, Ethan, man, God, he's special.
You can't get any better than that young man, I'm telling you.
And I apologize if the broadcast isn't up to snuff tonight. We're actually broadcasting from the dark. In the dark. So, if Asheville, if we don't get the names correctly or on time, it's because we're having to use the light of the stadium, which is next to nothing.
Hey, Mayor, maybe you can get one of the guys to bring us a lamp up
Bob
here.
Cross, can you make that happen? Scotty's sitting right down below. So Scotty will get this fixed by the time we have another ball game.
Oh, yeah, you told him. He'll have it done.
Yeah, he will. Yeah. Scotty's amazing. So getting underway here. Again, thank you to our sponsors. Next week, Jeff, we're going to take the road trip out of region. We go up to Fort Payne. They don't call that the hosiery capital of the world for nothing. There will be flags.
Yes, there will be flags all day long.
And flags.
And there's going to be heavy hitting on both sides of the ball. So I'm excited to see that game.
And the kicker up there, man, this kid is tremendous.
Yeah.
He's a legacy kid. His brother's the kicker at Florida. Speaking of Florida, halftime guest, we're going to have Mr. Kent Overstreet is going to be with us. Maybe the biggest Florida fan I know other than his wife.
Hey,
even bigger than Bo Starkey.
Even bigger than Bo Starkey. You got a guy that was a Florida booster for many, many years and season ticket holder and finally moved up to no Footballville in Southside Alabama. But I'm excited to see him be on the halftime show tonight. There can be some incredible stories that you and him are going to share, and I just can't wait.
Well, I was hoping you would interview him, and I would just eat some barbecue.
I want him to be able to be free, and tonight he's going to have a ball being interviewed by you. So, hey, you're in for a treat. You need to stick around at halftime and listen to this man talk. He's a great, great man, great medical miracle, and he's a great man.
I think we also may have Joey Milliken may make his way up as well.
Awesome.
If he does, we're just going to give him some love, let him talk about his church and about young Lydia and the struggles they're going through. Yeah. And speaking of, man, Jimmy Smith, he just texted me, man.
Merle Smith, Mark Bush is here. He was in the booth with us just a little bit ago. We were trying to give him chicken sandwiches, and he's a fun guy. I was privileged to meet him just a moment ago. So he's around here. He'll be back up here in just a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's coming back during halftime as well. But we had to kick him out because he's wearing an Asheville shirt. He just didn't look right in Asheville.
He didn't.
But he embraces that community, man. He loves Asheville. His wife's a teacher up there. Merle's he's as good as they get. Just one of those good old guys.
But he loves them at Etowah, though.
So again, big night, homecoming. We're going to find out who the homecoming queen was. We'll get that out there. If you know, go ahead and post it. Is RJ watching on Facebook tonight?
RJ is on there. He's saying, "Go Gators."
Man, I forgot about RJ. He's a huge Florida fan too, man. He's personal friends with Dan Mullins.
Ooh.
Just throwing that out there. I'm putting your business on the street, RJ. I'm excited.
Here comes the Asheville Bulldogs. Dragging
Them dogs, man. Good look. I love the all white, man. White helmets, white jerseys, white pants with the outline green. Fantastic. They got the little mullet on their too, like Alabama.
Yeah, they trying to look like that's a good looking look. I love it. I love their helmet.
Sharp.
It is.
A little, got some. They got any orange on tonight?
They're one of their star running back or utility player. He's got a. Is there a utility player?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Okay, he's got his orange on.
Was it Glenn Hubbard?
Jerry Royster. Jerry Royster.
That's awesome. Hey, we're about to get underway. I know you guys are tired of hearing Jerry talk, so we'll get more Jeff, less Jerry, as we're getting ready. We're about 30 seconds away.
We'll give a shout out to our Facebook family and friends out there. Darren Bailey, Crumpler is on here tonight. RJ, we already said Diane Locke. Hey, good to see you guys on here. Mark Bush, as always. Ricky Wright, Philip Herring, Kelly Johnson, Scott Pankey, Angela Box. There's just name on and on. Jason Dodd's even on tonight. He already been up here bringing food, and he's on there. So thank you guys, all our Facebook friends. Share, so we can make our kids famous. Listen, go and like the Etowah High School Touchdown Club's Facebook page. They have all kinds of good content on there. So go like that and share that page, and you'll get to know all things Etowah by being a friend of that page.
And here come your Blue Devils, led by the cheerleaders with the EHS and the Devil flag, and Mr. Toby Camp leads the way again. He's wearing 58. Oh my God, he's going to pull a hamstring out there. That's Kendrick Cook jumping up and down on the sideline.
Did he leave the ground?
He did.
He did. Wow.
That's what you felt.
This whole stadium's shaking.
The Devils they got something special in their eyes tonight right now, Jeff. It is incredible. We may have to take the window out tonight.
There's a little swag coming out here tonight. I'm liking this. That's something you haven't seen in the last few
weeks.
weeks.
With the royal blue jerseys and pants, silver helmets with the blue and white outline, the white numbers. I can actually see them.
We've been having trouble with that this year, haven't we?
Man, I just can't see in general.
Well,
I know my wife's pretty though.
Dr. McClellan's going to get you fixed up, buddy.
Yeah, man. Thank you. We're going to talk. They're probably going to be a sponsor starting next week. McClellan Family Chiropractic. What a good godly people.
Great godly people. Him, his wife, his brother, all they're just great people of God, people of faith, and they'll get you straight.
We got Nana back deep. Etowah will receive the football. And Miss Locke, I will be throwing those hashes out to you tonight just to make you happy. Love it. We love our coaches.
This is an incredible crowd tonight. And look how they're doing. Social distance. I like it. Families sitting together. Here we go, buddy.
Getting ready. Here comes the opening kick. And I wouldn't kick it to Nana either, so don't feel bad, young man. Trent Davis has the football, trying to get up. Now kicks back outside. Still on his feet. Trent Davis at the 40. At the 50, at the 40, still on his feet, going to cut back, going to step out of bounds. Huge special team play. Etowah's going to get the football in Asheville territory. Like he stepped out around the, we'll call it the 36, 37, big play special team.
There's nowhere to kick it unless you kick it out of bounds against this Blue Devil special teams. I mean, one side is going Nana, next side is Trent. You're just dynamite either way. What a great return. Did you see how the wedge set up? The kick was high enough that the return was set up. It was beautifully executed. Good job, special teams, kickoff team for Etowah.
Nice shot. First attempt from the 37, so we're going to call it far yard line. I said yard line. Hashtag. Come on, that was funny. I said
hashtag.
Shotgun formation, handoff to Nana, trying to get to the outside. There's a good block there. Looking to cut up. Still on his feet. Going to spin through. Gain of around 3-4 yards. Nice play by Nana, being very, very patient.
Yeah, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He was trying to let the play develop. His block, he kind of outran his blockers a little bit, slowed down, let him catch up, and look, he got 3 yards, and I think that's a plus to get the ball in his hands. That'd give him some confidence.
No
Coach
doubt.
Giving the ball the first thing out.
Going to be 2nd and 4 now from the. I'm sorry, 2nd and 6. Am I having a stroke? What's going on? From the 33-yard line near hash. Wide side of the field is the rock bleachers. We're headed toward another handoff to Nana. The opposite way, the jet sweep. He's going to turn it up. Oh, gets this got to be could be a face mask or a hold. I'm not sure.
It was a face mask. The guy at 21 was panicking a little bit. Just got his hands extended.
I love the fact we're getting, like you said, getting the ball to Nana, giving him some confidence, using his speed to get to the outside, but not to be second guess or anything. The defense done quite well.
They have.
Stringing it along, not letting him break to the outside.
Yeah,
so
they have.
It's coming back. It's going to be a holding call against your Blue Devils.
Wow. Man, I didn't even see that. Did you see it?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
You just didn't want to say anything?
Nope.
That face mask was certainly obvious to me. But, hey, you know what? We're up here, and we won't tell you who's officiating tonight, but some great guys from maybe Hoax Bluff. We appreciate it.
If you know, you'll figure it out.
Rides a motorcycle. He's a great guy. I'm just kidding.
See, we're going to put the ball back, way back here. Single coverage on the outside. Shotgun formation. Trace throws across the middle. It's going to be in and out of the hole. Ollie was open. Trace just to adjust a touch high.
Just a little, look, he stayed back on his back foot a little bit when he threw the ball. Got a little air under it. It was good routes. I mean, you had Brevin on the outside.
And he was open.
He was really open by about 30 yards.
And I don't blame him, because you're going to cover Brevin or are you going to cover Nana?
Oh, my God.
Or Ollie. So it's going to be third down and around 15 yards to go now. Ball in Asheville territory. I have to say the 44-yard line. 0-0 game here. If they see what we see, Jeff, it's going to be a touchdown coming up. It's a blitz. Now, screenplay nicely drawn up. Trent Davis trying to get up the field. He is going to get should be a horse collar. Got drugged down late from behind.
Whoa.
Big first down. Perfect play call that time. It was the blitz. We hit him with the screen, and Trent Davis went up the left sideline, which is the home sideline here. Almost scored down, we'll say at the 2.
Well, I'm loving that. I said play calling, and obviously Coach was listening. You know, but it's perfectly executed. Oh, yeah. Well, no.
It's going to be first and goal now from the 3-0 game, 10:28 to play here in the first. Rolls, going to get sacked. No, he's going to break away, then get sacked again. So Trace, a little indecisive there. He almost fumbled the football. Did a great job, though, of just hunkering down. Let's keep the ball, move to the next play.
His protection collapsed on him a little bit, and look, he did only what he could do, you know?
Yep. Sometimes it's okay to go to the next play.
Exactly.
So it's second and go now from the 11. We're going to be on the left hash, going toward this beautiful American flag.
I wouldn't know. I can't see it. This little bit window.
Because Bob Cross ain't got us a big window yet, but he will. Play clock at 12. 9:47 to play here in the first. Don't fall down, Jeff. I would laugh. Shotgun twins going to hand off right up the middle. Trent Davis breaks one tackle. Oh, how is that not a face mask?
That is a horse collar.
Oh, my gosh. That's something. Wow. That's 2 of those.
I don't know how you missed that.
That's 2 of those, man. That's ridiculous.
You know,
get this young man hurt.
You got to protect these kids, and okay. Sometimes a face mask is incidental, but that's not incidental. That's good.
Now it's going to be ringing third and goal from I think the 8. 9:19 to play here in the first. Play clock at 15. Stack wide receivers to the right, which is the wide side. Ball's almost in the middle of the field, actually.
I like a little corner right here to
Single
the right
coverage
side.
to Nana.
Yep.
Trace gives a head fake. Going to throw middle. In and out of the hands of Brevin Knight. Beautifully thrown ball. I think the defender just flashed before his eyes, and he was not able to catch the football. Beautiful route. Just got to catch the ball. Perfect pass.
You can't throw a ball any better than that. Good job, Trace. And you're right. The defender flashed right in front of him right before the ball arrived.
Now, I was talking about special teams as one of those plays. We have Juju Corona. He's going to be kicking it from the 15-yard line. Ball's at the 8. Ready for the field goal. Freeman to Pierce. Corona. Oh, it hits the upright, and they're talking. It's good. That was the biggest delay in high school football. So 3-0 Etowah. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is high school football right here on Kapow. Welcome back, Jim Glover Field. Jerry White, Jeff Underwood. It is 3-0. Juju Corona banked one in.
Son, he called it too. I heard him. He said, "Pole."
That was the old David Robinson bank from the day for you Spurs fan. There's the kickoff, and it's getting covered up, going nowhere. Drop where he caught the ball. Say about the 32, 33-yard line is where Asheville is going to take over. And And we apologize again. We are in the dark. And so Asheville fans listening, we'll do our best to go over this offense. I'll read it quickly. At quarterback, Dylan Harris. Fullback, Travis Smith. At halfback, Luke Harris. Wide receiver, Colt Hyatt. Split end, Casey Phillips. Tight end, J.J. McGinnis. Left tackle, Skylar Cross. At left guard is Dawson Welch. Center, Antonio Zito. Right guard is Landon Olson. I said C. I can't see. And right tackle, Jeremiah Monroe. And I had to actually put that against the window to be able to see it.
That was great.
First and 10 from the 31. Devils up 3-0, 8:44 to go here. Wing T formation. This is going to be, Jeff, this is going to be all about, they shifted to the right, is assignment football. They busted big play right up the middle, gain around 4 or 5. And that's what that's Freeman with the tackle, I believe.
It was Caleb and Ethan Foster on the tackle. Caleb looked good right there. He kind of, I think he got in the backfield, had to backtrack to
well, that's it with the wing T. It's a lot of misdirection, and so you have to play great assignment football. That's where Etowah is in this 5-man front. Handoff going to be right up the middle again. A defense. Oh, Nance.
Bennett Nance is incredible. I mean, you're just not going anywhere with that guy. I mean, you get within 6 or 7 feet of him on either side, he's going to knock you. You ain't
gonna run right at him. I promise you. 3rd and 4 from the 37. Check 39. We'll call that.
I tell you, I'm glad we got him for one more year.
No doubt.
Imagine what next year's going to look like for that young man.
It's more like 3rd and 2 here. The ball's right in the middle of the field. Tight formation, wing T under center, wing back to the left. They're going to shift to make it strong right, wing back to the right. Number 7 is that wing back. See if they do a little misdirection handoff again over the left side. It's been good enough for a first down. Bennett Nance with the tackle. He just flowed down the line of scrimmage and ran right into him.
Yeah, that's great color right there. Sorry, Jerry. That's Travis Smith. I was trying to see the young man was running the ball. He's doing a good job of protecting that ball and getting a couple yards at a chunk each time he touches that ball.
First and 10 now from the 43, 7:19 to play. In the first, 3-0 Etowah. The fight Monroe's here, going to hand off over the right side, looking for a lane, trying to get to the outside. He does. Gain around 4 or 5. Nice tackle that time. And Etowah getting up a little shaked up right there. Let's see who that said shaked up.
Shaked up. That's Luke Harris was on the carry there, and I cannot see the young man that's looks like Ethan, isn't it?
Man, I hope not.
No, it's not. It's not.
Let's do this while they're saying to this young man. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football on Kapow. Player was able to shake it off, come out on his own power. That is Nana. Glad, hope he can get back in the football game. Man, what a beast he is.
He is a beast.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 now at the 48. Asheville still in their side of the field on the right hash. Going down toward the concession. Wing T formation again. Handoff fullback over the left side. That's 35. You know Perry Byers, he's going to have a heck of a game tonight. Perry makes a tackle. Gain of around maybe 1.
Maybe.
Perry, man, he's doing it. He was our first defensive player of the week this year.
I just like how he's able to play multiple positions on that field. He's able to drop back. He's just an athlete, a specimen all the way around. If you have not seen him, our Facebook family and radio friends, and seen this kid play, you need to come do yourself a favor and watch him play one game this year in person.
Luckily,
he's just incredible.
You can see him next year, too.
That's right.
3rd and 4 from the 49, 3-0 Etowah, 6:14 to go. The handoff, the quarterback's actually going to roll under pressure, going to slide down. Ooh, could be a late hit there. and that was Dobbs.
Yeah, Tyler kind of shook his head and said, hey,
Yeah, Dobbs on the tackle that time. But it was great penetration by this defensive front, just scrolling down the line of scrimmage. Good stop for the defense.
let's see what Trent can do.
I was going to say, you're going to kick it to Trent? I wouldn't.
Nope. I'm kicking it to the corner and out.
4th and 5 from the 48. 5:53 to play here in the first half. Devils up 3-0. About to get the ball for the second time tonight. I say let's bring it.
Yeah.
Let's bring a blitz. This punter can really boot it. Almost blocked. Ethan. I'm going to let you call that, man. I can't see, Jeff.
He just lets it go. No, yeah, he lets it go. You like that? You see that? He just let it go. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to let it go.
Hey, Ethan almost got that kick.
He was so. They didn't have a rush on.
No.
That was just him coming from the outside.
Good night, man. We got some athletes with an F.
Athletes.
Man,
what a great fans, man. Love seeing these babies, man. These kids walking around in the stands with their nachos. Love it. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 14. It'll up 3-0. 5:22 to play here in the first.
Maybe we can get our quarterback's mom to bring us some of them nachos.
Love it. Twins to the right. Shotgun formation. Trent Davis is the back. He's going to get it right up the middle. Oh, he stumbles. Just going to run over somebody. Gains, what did he get, 4 or 5?
Maybe 5 yards there, yep. Looks like Cole Wyatt or Hyatt. I can't see his name.
Boaz 14-0 over Sardis. Thank you, Jimmy. Going to be 2nd and about 5 now from the 19. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Shotgun formation. Trace at quarterback. It's going to be a little counter trap play. Trace does a great job handing the ball off. Really hides it.
Looks like we got a little wrestling going on out there. What is happening?
Oh, no, that was sumo, baby. 4:40 to play here. 3rd and 3 now from, we're going to call it the 21. Let's see if we're going to sling the football at all. Ali, the Troy commit. He's on the near side. I think that's Michael Bostic over on the far side. Ball on the left hash going toward the track here. Trace in shotgun formation. Trent to his left. They're going to fake it. Going to throw it to Ali. Nice pitch and catch. That's going to be good enough for Etowah High School first down.
I like the play call. I was calling the Byers on the outside. I was thinking maybe he was going to come in for a slant, but they threw it the opposite way. Or Bostic. Yeah, whichever one. I can't see. I literally cannot see anything in this room. So I apologize tonight.
1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 3-0 Etowah. Same formation. Tied wide receiver to the near side. No safety help over Ali. They're going to fake it and throw it. Double move. Ali cannot go and get that one. Trace threw that from his hip. Slung it.
He got it out of his back pocket and just air mailed it. Look, I think it's okay.
No, hey, I'm especially okay with that. If you're throwing into double coverage, throw where only your man can get.
Exactly.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I love going with the 50-50 balls.
He outthrew him maybe about 10 yards, but you know what? Good on you.
It's always next play.
Yep, always next play.
And he's going to get better and better and better and better.
Can we just say that we ate very, very well?
Oh, good. Great.
And we also want to say thanks to everybody that takes care of our football team in the pregame meals. Thank you guys for what you do.
Here at 2nd and 10 from the 31, shotgun formation. They're going to bring Bostic in motion. They're going to little counter trap play to Trent, trying to get to the outside, makes one man miss. Great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. Trent's going to step out of bounds. See if he crosses midfield. He does. They're going to put it at the 46-yard line. Trent Davis doing work. Great job out there blocking was number 8, Ethan Foster.
Son, you can't get him. That little move, that little hesitation that Trent makes just makes all the difference in the world to get the separation, to get the guys off balance, and he's able to do a little cutback and just
love that.
Makes him look silly. Yep.
1st and 10 from the 46 shotgun formation. Trent's going to get the handoff, trying to break it to the outside, in trouble. Going to go down, lose around 6. They had penetration that time, and nothing you could do.
No,
Trent's frustrated a little bit right now.
Well, look, he's not used to being grabbed from behind like that. When he gets by you, he usually makes you miss, and that little hesitation right there, number 21 for Asheville, was able to pick him up and bring him down for a loss of about, 6?
It's going to be 7 now, 2nd and 17 from the 47. Trying to hustle a man off is Brevin Knight. Plenty of time on the play clock at 14 now. Trey's going to drop back under pressure. Going to throw a little screen. There is Trent. He's going to, big. Man, I thought he went down hard, but he spun off the first. So it's going to go from 2nd and 17 until 3rd and around 10 and a half. Nice job. Again, I love the little screen passes.
Yeah.
Great for confidence for our young quarterback.
Well, he looked good in there. He looked comfortable there. He didn't rush. He did exactly let the play develop. It looked like a busted play for a moment, and but then when Trent released his block, it turned into something pretty. So I'm proud of Trace right there.
3rd and 11 from the 47. Twins to both sides. Trace dropping straight back. No pressure. He's going to let it whip deep. And miscommunication. I guess Trace thought there was going to be a certain route ran, and the wide receiver was not on the same page. So it's going to bring out 4th down, and we're going to punt the football and play a little field position.
Are we? Looks like we're going to.
Huh.
Yeah,
had to wait for our punter ran a deep route.
Yes, he did.
We're gonna play.
I thought we were about to play with 10 and run a little wildcat right here.
We're gonna punt with no punter. Back deep at the 9-yard line is Asheville. Nice punt. Not gonna be returnable. In the special teams, gonna get the ball down right at the 5-yard line. Ollie Finch Jr. did a great job of getting that one away. He's going to pin Asheville back deep with 2:09 to play here in the first. 3-0 Blue Devils in this huge region matchup.
I'm so impressed with that young man. Ollie Finch does anything the coach asks him to do. I mean, he said he was out there messing around.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, I can kick it. And the coach says, okay, you're the man.
Yep.
So I love the Finch's attitude. He
And from
just
a
will do
star
anything.
player,
I know.
he's willing to step up and do the little things.
Yeah.
Man, that goes to his character.
Yep. You're not going to see that out of a whole lot of star players like that young man.
1st and 10 now from the 5. Can Etowah get some penetration and mess up the wing T, tight wing T? Strong left as the wing is on the left. Fullback's going to get the ball and it's really going. Hey, breaks a couple tackles. Jacob Sanford missed the tackle as well late. People just bouncing off this fullback.
My goodness.
Man, that is a gain of around 8, maybe 9 that time. Power football at its finest.
I tell you one thing I'm impressed about this Asheville team. These guys are hard-nosed. They're not giving up. They're not acting like they're beat off the ball. Etowah's not getting a whole lot of penetration on this offense.
Well, sometimes penetration can be a problem against the wing T because then you just run the ball, do a double reverse is the big play in the wing T formation.
You think that slows down when they get used to what they're doing?
It will. They will figure it out. It's hard to simulate this in practice. Very strong right. One wide receiver to the left. The quarterback's give it up over the right side. He cuts back. There's a lane. Oh, nice diving tackle by Jacob Sanford.
My goodness. I told you that kid's an athlete. And then you got, was that Foster in there with him as well?
Mm-hmm. Jacob dove parallel to the ground and just tackled him from behind. That was a nice play.
It was good to see that young man at Jack's last night at the Etowah football show. He's just to see him go around and talk to everybody there. That's a great young man.
That's be good enough for an Asheville Bulldog first down. Going to be a 1st and 10 from the 16. 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Homecoming 2020 edition. Basic wing T here, single coverage on the outside. Tay Wright is over there. His job is just cover that man. We're going to shift strong right now. Fullback over the right side, trying to get to the outside, cuts back. Ball's on the ground, fumble, ball's on the ground. Asheville's going to come up with it. Great job. I'm not sure who that was. That
was it not
Dobbs?
Was it Dobbs? Okay,
yeah,
it was Dobbs.
Great job by Dobbs by getting the helmet right on the football.
It looked for a moment that Caleb Freeman was going to be able to get on that ball.
Yeah. Man, they look so much alike. Dobbs and Freeman.
They do. I'm going to say Freeman's going to have a huge game tonight. He's going to, like you said, take some time to get adjusted to this offense. But with his speed, he's going to be able to catch up and make a lot of tackles tonight.
Well, these running backs like to cut back, and they're eventually going to cut back into this linebacker core, kind of like there. 11 seconds to go here in the first. Handoff fullback over the left side. Banging people down. That was 22 Freeman and number 4.
Like Terrence Gladden.
Trevor Gladden. Man, what's going on here? That's the way the first period is going to end. Thank you, God.
The period, first period.
Yes, I'm
okay.
saying
It's a basketball game.
I was talking to Coach Graves this week. Let's just keep it right here. 3-0 Etowah.
I don't know what the
I
second.
think the
and
lights
third.
are off, and
It's night time.
I'm not having a great game tonight, guys. I apologize in advance. But you can come see me and make it up to me tomorrow at Tamron Honda.
Or you can make it up to them tomorrow, right? At Tamron. By the savings that they're going to make.
Yeah, come see me.
Come see Jerry White.
I mean, what you got planned for church Sunday?
I got a whole lot planned. Look, I'm not going to be singing. We got an incredible worship team. By the way, if you've ever been in a church or have not been in a church with a worship team that's on point, our worship team is incredible. Not only do we have talented musicians that are professional musicians, we have people that just love God and they tear it up, man. I'm so blessed to be a part of that body that, you're on the board. You let me be a part of that church, and I'm so thankful to you and to Ken and everybody else on that board. Our longtime board member that listens, he's not on the board this year, but Garland Griffith. I mean, these people, we have incredible people. That's the type of people we have at First Church. So you'll have a halfway sermon. That's what you'll hear from me.
I bet you're going to get at least 8 points.
No, it may be more than that.
I said at least 8.
At least 8.
At least 8.
I think I tied about 12 sub-points into point number 2 last week. So
you did?
Yeah.
But
we still got out before 12.
Well, that's true. No, that's very true. Mm-hmm. Anytime you beat the Methodists to the buffet.
Look how the Holy Spirit moved. That's right.
Here we go now. It's going to be 3rd and 16. 3-0 Etowah. Asheville with the football, pinned back deep on the 10-yard line. Again, wing T formation. Man in motion this time. They're going to drop back and look to pass. Going to throw it deep out. It's going to be complete. Our guy fell down. It's going to bring up 4th down. I'm sure they're going to punt the football. Man, this Asheville offense is very, very efficient.
They are. I mean, look, that pass does not get completed if the defensive back didn't fall. But I'm still impressed that they went to there. They threw it in the box and said, "Hey, come get it if you want it." And look, these guys are running nice.
And I do not see their.
Nope.
They're not punting. They do not jump off sides here. 4th and 4. They're looking to go for it or just try to draw us off.
Yeah.
And I don't know if one of the offensive linemen moved or they called a timeout here. Let's see what's happening. False start against the offense, so push it back and bring your punting team on. So
that is not what you want to do inside the 20-yard line on your side. I mean, it's just not what you want to do.
True that.
Man, tough break for Asheville, but hey, good on Etowah.
No doubt. Let's see. We got Nana back. Man, I'm telling you, he's going to take one to the house, and I just feel it. Once we rush Jacob Sanford off the field, get that man some water. 4th and 9. Here comes a punt. Oh, he blocked it. Special teams blocked it. It's still on the ground. Touchdown Devils. Touchdown Devils.
I'm sorry, I'm hitting Jerry on his broke shoulder and his broke neck, and he just I get so excited I forget that Jerry got a broke neck and shoulder.
Who come with the ball? Ethan Foster comes in with the football. Incredible.
He got the block and the touchdown.
Absolutely.
Good on Ethan
Foster.
Man, sorry, Jerry. Oh, my gosh. Listen, Jason Dodd, you may need to come back up here and do the play-by-play because I almost knocked Jerry out.
Well, we ain't got no censor button.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's still Pentecostal. Here comes Juju to tip the extra point. Snap, hold, kick. Is it good?
Those are the slowest referees I've ever seen in my life. It literally takes them, y'all, 15 seconds to call good or not.
Hey, 10-0. Etowah High School leads here. 11:14 to play here in the second quarter of action. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football. Man, welcome back to Jim Glover Field. Jerry White, Jeff Underwood in the dark. Here we are. 10-0 Etowah. Juju got Etowah going with a field goal. Then there was a punt block for a touchdown. Ethan Foster got the block and the score. Juju got the extra point. 10-0 Devils. Nice rolling kickoff. It's going to be fielded right in the middle. Oh, he takes a knee just as he's getting blasted. Somebody's got to teach that kid, get down early if you're going to do that.
You just don't take a knee like that.
Yeah, he didn't have to take a knee like that. So,
my gosh, I felt that up here. But you know what? When the guy's committed to hit you, you just take. He literally took a knee in. Well, his head was punished for taking that knee. I can tell you that.
Now comes the offense back on for Asheville. I'm really impressed so far with this quarterback.
Well, he's efficient. He's managing the game well on the offensive side of the ball.
He's a junior.
Yep.
I can't read his name. I think it's Dylan Harris, right? I think so.
Yes.
First and 10 now from the 33. Devils up 10-0.
Luke Harris.
Oh, is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, maybe.
It's Dylan. It's the brother.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wing T formation, handoff. There's some confusion. The defense stonewalls them. Couple of them. See, Jacob Sanford gets credit for that one. Toby Camp was there, and Dobbs was there. First one was number 42, Jacob Sanford.
Jacob came out of that tackle like he was Hulk Hogan. I mean,
that was some miscommunication in the backfield with the wing T. That'll get you in trouble every time. We're going to say 2nd and 11 now from the 32-yard line. They're going to pass the football, throw it out pattern. It is completed. It'll be knocked out of bounds, drugged down by Ethan Foster. Big first down. I love the way Harris throws the football.
Son, he sits back there like a professional, like he's been there a while. He's not worried about any of the linebacker core. I mean, they're giving him a good pocket to throw the ball. If these receivers can make clean routes and get off of their coverage quick enough with this defensive backfield that Etowah has, they can do some damage.
They just hit the wheel route to the tailback that time. Beautiful formation. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Going to draw back handoff over the left side. Oh, he's going to get pounded. Hitman and Jacob Sanford. That's Caleb Freeman.
Yep.
You just don't want to get jacked up by the hitman.
Good night. Son, he held him up right there with Caleb and about 3 other Blue Devils to come in there and just clean his clock. Again, we apologize. We cannot see. We're in the dark, so we cannot see rosters. So we're relying on Jerry's memory for numbers.
You're in trouble. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Wing T formation again right in the middle of the field. They're going to hand off to the fullback. Oh, Perry Byers. Almost decleated the running back.
Look, that play hasn't worked all night. Keep running it, Asheville. That's all I can tell you. Just keep running it. It has not worked all night. Look, in my opinion, of course, I'm an armchair quarterback. It seems like you switch it up a little bit, right? Like Cat used to say, if you keep trying stuff.
How the wing T offense is built is they keep setting up. You're going to eventually get some misdirection. You get that double handoff up the middle. So it's kind of working at what they wanted to. Of course, they want to get a few yards on 1st and 2nd down, but 3rd and long is where they're in now. Quarterback's going to roll. Got a man deep, under pressure, going to throw it. He falls down, almost intercepted by Tay Wright. Good pressure on the quarterback. That is Toby Camp introducing himself. That's out of Mr. Harris.
I love the energy of Toby.
He's crazy, man. He's awesome.
Talking to Mr. Harris on the way back, just sharing some philosophy with him.
Yeah, 10-0 Etowah.
Here comes that special teams again, Jerry.
One of the 2 touchdowns I predicted came to fruition.
I think you're fixing to see something a little special right here from Nana. He's chomping at the bit.
Catch the ball and hit a seam. Man, special. I wouldn't kick it to him, I'll be honest. There's no shame in that game.
I'm going to kick it to the Asheville cameraman. That's where I'm kicking
I'm going to kick my coach in the forehead. There's a blocked again.
That's good.
The ball's picked up. Going to go down. Etowah's football. Who blocked it? Was that Kel? That's Kel O'Brien?
Let Kel O'Brien block the football. And looked like
nice.
Tyler Dobbs came up with it. God, that pressure. And they're not even putting it on. I mean, they're just getting through the line of scrimmage. I don't know exactly what's happening, but you have 3 Blue Devils on the kicker by the time he caught the ball. Beautifully played.
Man, incredible. See if we get another quick one on the board here. That special teams came to play tonight. They're making me look like Nostradamus instead of Nostrafatness.
I think you had some inside information. It's just so stupid.
Shotgun formation, twins left, stack twins right. Going to hand off right up the middle. Trent Davis. He ran over the official. That might be his best run of the year.
I love it. Use the official as a block. I mean,
we're going to give him credit for the great block official.
Yes, good
That's
job.
going to be good. I say first down. It's going to be so close. They got to call a measurement that. Got to get a measurement.
It depends on the spot. I don't think he got it. Nope.
It's going to be second and about a foot.
I think that's a bad spot.
Horrible spot, but the referee's seeing spots. Let's be honest.
I don't know how you can be responsible for spotting that ball when you got knocked on your rear end.
Shotgun split back. One wide receiver to the left, one to the right. They're looking left. He's under pressure. He's going to throw one deep middle. He's got a man down there. In and out of the hands. Perfect. That's 2 touchdown passes dropped tonight by Etowah.
Golly, son, what a great pass by Trace. It was beautiful. Good on this kid, 16, Trace Thompson. Look, that's not your fault, young man. Keep airing it out, and it's gonna happen for you. I just don't know what happened on that one. It was Ollie Finch, right?
I cannot see.
I can't. No,
This window is I can't see around the corner. Yeah. Bring him at 3rd and 1. Let's see if we just run the football, get the first down. I'll let Trace run it here. Going to give it to, how about TD3? Trent Davis off to the races. Touchdown Devils. 31-yard touchdown. Trent Davis.
It's hard not to root for this young man to win Player of the Week every single week when he does what he does. It doesn't matter. Trent can do it in receiving position. He can do it from the backfield, special teams. This kid is just a very, very special athlete.
Incredible. 7:56 to play here in the first half. Etowah up 16-0. Trent Davis just exploded. Now here goes. Get you back in Facebook Live. Snap, kick, up. It's good. 17-0 is the score. Your Devils lead with 7:53 to play here in the first half. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football on Capella. Behind the scene action here. Yeah, Etowah. That is your assistant principal there at the elementary school with the whoop. What's up? 17-0. Life just gave me the stink eye and the rock eyebrow.
Don't you wish you could get your hair like Trace Thompson's hair? Look at him on the sideline.
Man, that's
looks like a falcon. I know Miss Grandmama's listening tonight. She may be in the stands tonight. Miss Parnell.
Yeah. Here comes the kick. Juju. High kicks and we caught around the. It's going to go down. Fumble. It's going to go out of bounds. That could have been huge play here for the Blue Devils.
You just don't catch a kickoff like that, young man. You don't get your arms out, top of your head. You just let it come into your body.
Well, we got time. Let's talk about a couple of our sponsors. How about Eagle Ridge Embroidery? Got to get over there and get our gear, man. We're falling behind.
No, that's right.
Northeast Orthopedic. Man, they do a great job keeping everyone in the game. Tamron Honda, go check out everyone there. We got some great team there. So go, man, our service department is incredible, by the way, at Tamron. How about Cornerstone Construction, Wesley Quarles. Here it's 1st and 10 from the 15, 7:46 to play here in the first, 17-0 Etowah. Asheville in their base wing T formation. I am impressed with the quarterback.
Well, Harris he's a junior. Is that right?
He is a junior.
He's a junior. He is impressive. Look, he's rolling out to the right now, wow, my goodness. Almost picked off right there.
Incredible. I didn't see the play because I was trying to read.
Well, I'm having to lean in and look hard right. But Jacob Sanford literally was terrorizing Harris all the way as he's rolling out on that play.
He should have.
Yes. And Jared, what a great time you had with Cornerstone Construction
Oh.
and those guys the other night.
The only thing I was frustrated with, I didn't want to interview no one. I'm just trying to eat my turkey leg.
You didn't get to eat all that turkey leg. You didn't get a quarter of that
I
thing.
did, man. I'm upset. Here we go. 2nd and 10 from the 15, 17-0 Etowah. It's like we're going to bring up pressure here. We're walking our linebackers up. They're going to give to the deep back to the right. He's trying to cut through. Oh, he's going to go down hard.
That's your man, Hitman. Right?
Ooh, hit, man. Put him down hard just like, well, I almost went political. Got that back. This ain't what you want, y'all.
There's
Blake
Blake Matthews.
Just go find Jamichael Smith for him.
17-10, Aniana over Dora.
Beautiful.
Did you guys hear that? That's good.
17-10, Blake Matthews says. Go find Jamichael Smith and bring him in here.
Who's that?
Never mind.
We'll see him walking in a minute. He's always all over this place.
3rd and 9 from the 16, 7:06 to play here in the first half of action. 17-0 Blue Devils in this big region matchup. Man in motion, going to hand off. No, he's going to draw over to the right. Is going to be incomplete. A nice covers that time by your man, Caleb Freeman.
I don't know what the receiver was complaining about. I think that was a good thrown ball. He just did not try to catch that ball for Asheville.
Sometimes part of your game, just like you enjoy basketball, you can play it to the officials.
Hey, man, come on.
You use that to your advantage sometimes, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm 5'10" at best. I have to kick my leg out and get that separation from you guys.
Dude, man, you naviggled me a few times with that switch. Here we go here. Let me get that coffee.
Nana Davis is back to receive this punt there. Asheville's kicking from right to left. Another block. Got their hand on the ball.
Nice job. We're going to get it deep in our own territory. The 3rd block. Who got that one?
Looks like 16. I cannot see.
No, it wasn't 16. 16 is Trace Thompson.
Nope.
15, Kel O'Brien. Was that Kel?
Kel O'Brien. Yep. That was him.
That's the 2nd block for Kel O'Brien. Not saying Trace couldn't block.
Oh, no, he could.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
he
could.
blocked it better than anybody.
That poor kicker for Asheville, he's got a leg on him, but he just does not have any protection to be able to get that football off. And Etowah's special teams is playing incredible
Man,
tonight.
that punter needs some hazard pay.
He's going to need some Prozac by the time this game's over with.
1st and 10 now. Etowah at their own 19-yard line. Shotgun formation, strong left on the left hash. That's the right bleacher side, Miss Locke. Handoff right up the middle. Oh, Trent Davis making him look nasty. Man, he was doing some Fred Astaire.
He did that. He did. He did the electric slide in the backfield, and then he rolled with it.
Rock with it.
Rock with it.
Oh.
At least he didn't do that Fat Joe lean back. You remember that?
Dude,
Lean.
little baby.
Hey, there's Fat Joe right there.
Hey, Fat Joe.
Hey, buddy.
2nd and 11 now. Etowah up 17-0. 6:23 to play here in the first half of action. Twins to the right. Trace looking that way, rolling. Going to throw it in and out of the hands of Ollie. He really of Nana. He shouldn't have thrown that football, truth be told. You changed the score?
Excuse us, we're in the dark, and I've had it on pregame all. It's the 2nd quarter, and thank you for letting us know that on the comments. You guys have no idea what we're working with up here tonight.
Sorry. What's going on out there, Jay?
Nothing at this moment, Jerry.
Because I'm trying to get some coffee.
Trace Thompson takes the snap. Oh, and he just tried a little screen out there to Trent to the right side, and Trent was looking upfield before he caught the ball and just bit outside. He did not have a handle on that ball. He was home free, though. There was nobody in front of him for 25 yards. He just looked up.
Gonna try
before-
a field goal, you think?
No. This will be.
I don't appreciate your attitude for our special teams.
Look, I'm trying to make the best of it tonight. Coffee and darkness is just, they don't mix. That warm cup of coffee. Caffeine don't affect me. I'll go to sleep.
4th and 11 from the 20. Offense is on the field. We have Twins to the right. Single wide receivers, Ollie to the left. Trace looking back. Rolling under pressure. Could be a holding call. Incomplete pass. We got away with a hold right there, Asheville fans. And I appreciate our man for doing that because it saved our quarterback.
Yes, it did. Looks like we're going to just swap it over here on downs. Do you like that call? I mean, obviously with the offense that you do have, but I mean, right now you're up 17-0. I mean, don't you let Juju or Alejandro come in and try to air one out? Looking at 20, 30 yards right there, 35
Well,
yards.
that's not necessarily for me to say, Jeffrey.
Well, sure it is.
But I'd like something with the quarterback throwing in rhythm more so than just dropping back and waiting. Fullback right over the left side. He's got a seam. He breaks it, gets to the outside, still on his feet. Big run, being drugged down across the 40, say the 42-yard line. Nice job. Perry Byers come from all the way across the field to make the tackle. That's what happens with this wing T offense. You get sleepy. They break one out. Nice play by Asheville.
Number 5, Luke Harris, not senior for Asheville on that carry. Impressive run by that young man.
Wing T, first and 10 from the 42, man in motion. Quarterback's going to hand off up the middle, trying to get to the outside. That's number 4, Trevor Gladden's able to get a hand on his ankle. Going to lose a couple.
Merrill says, does he need to bring us a flashlight? About 5 of them.
I need him to hold it up here.
Golly.
God, Merrill, I love that guy. Congratulations to him. He is now going to be a realtor.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
awesome.
man. I'm proud of you, buddy. I really am. I'm upset that you won't be doing my shirts anymore. But we'll talk about that offline.
I'll put that business on the street. Hey, I may be calling him when the kids graduate high school. I'm trying to find some farmland in the middle of nowhere, so I'll be looking out, Merle.
You hate cutting grass. Second and 10 from the 42. Handoffs. There's that double inside reverse. Nice job by the defense. That's J.J. Hardwick. Also, Bennett Nance for that tackle. That's what they've been setting up all game.
Yeah.
But most of the time when you do the double reverse, you kind of go upfield with it. He tried to take it to the sideline.
Things like that to me don't work on the short side of the field. It just seems like it never works. And look, who am I? That's why I'm up here tonight. But hey, I'm glad it did.
Or it could be, hey, I'm up here because I know what I'm doing.
No.
You better, don't be talking negativity on you, man. Don't speak that devil on me, Ricky Bobby. Third and 10 now from the 42, 17-0 Etowah, 4:17 to play here in the first half. Quick snap, trying to get to the outside, intercepted if he was in bounds. They say yes. That is J.J. Hardwick, number 2. We couldn't see if he was in bounds or not because he's on the near sideline here. Nice job, J.J. Hardwick.
That's what's supposed to happen. I mean, the receiver kept running. He thought he was going to bite on that. He just came in and snagged it out of the air, got that 1 foot down, and it was a beautiful, beautiful catch.
Man.
Good job, JJ.
And I'm glad he has another year.
Oh, my gosh. He's going to put up some big numbers next year.
Oh, my gosh, absolutely.
And Bone still coaching.
17-0 the score. Etowah leads. 4:05 to play here in the first half of action. Look at him loving on him down there. Jerry White, Jeff Underwood, Blake Mitchell.
Huh?
See, I see if you pay attention to
It's a Blake Mitchell. I didn't know you had hired him.
Oh, man. Blake Matthews, Jeffrey Mitchell.
Kevin Moore.
Ball.
Light. Flapped off of Jerry's head. Kevin Moore says JJ's mom graduated from Asheville.
And she made a great decision. There's a quick pass over to Nana. I mean, they're circling him, getting hit out of bounds even, and they're not calling anything. See him trying to, Big Saxy trying to throw shade on us. Man.
Big Saxy. Man, maybe we ought to get him up here to play the national anthem one day.
Yes, done.
Come on, make it happen, Jerry.
Well, he don't play for free, though.
Dang it. Kevin, come on, man.
Nope, he only plays free in church.
We could offer him.
Pass the plate.
Yeah, pass the plate.
That's awesome. Hey, 2nd and 14 here, 3:53 to play in this half of action. Etowah up 17-0. Ball's on the right hash going toward the band concession stand.
Sandy Bowman says we want nachos. Yes, we do.
Oh, shotgun formation, Twins left. Trace going to hand off. There's Mr. Davis, TD3, trying to get to the outside. Man, what a spin move across the original line of scrimmage. Gain of around 6 is going to bring up 3rd and let's say 8.
It looked like Jacob Sanford had no idea what was happening.
Because you know what? He had no idea what was happening.
It was awesome. That was so good.
It's my favorite play of the season.
Yes.
He's laughing.
He is. He got something in his eye, Pawpaw. He just got a little something in his eye.
No, he thought he was playing defense. He's in and out both sides of the ball. He didn't know.
That was great.
Big play for Etowah here. Yeah. 3rd and 9 from the 45. Trips right. Trace under pressure. He's going to throw it to Nana, trying to get across midfield, all the way across the field. Nana to the 50. He's going to turn it up. Stops. First down and more. Going to get taken out of bounds. Big play. Davis.
I like to see that right now. Get a little confidence, that young man. That's his first big play of the year, right here. And I love it. He did a lot of that by himself. And, of course, it was a little bit of dancing. It was two-stepping over on the sideline. He probably could have got about 3 more yards.
Hey, quick score up there. I'm sorry. From Darren Bailey. Arab over Southside right now.
Kevin says he can play for barbecue.
Deal.
Well, we got a sandwich up here right now, Kevin.
And peanut butter pie.
Yep. No, he can't have that.
His wife ain't going to let me eat that. First and 10 from the 45. Twins right. Trace going to hand off right up the middle. Trent just doing work. Still on his feet. Gain of around, I'm going to say 9. TD 3. The Duke commit, Trent Davis.
Did you see what happened, the offensive line? There was only 2 men left in this backfield on the defense. The offensive line, such a great push and stayed with their blocks about 9 yards down the field. That's impressive to me.
17-0 Blue Devils, 2:36 to play here in this half. 2nd and 1 from the 36. Ball pretty much on the left hash.
If you can't run the ball behind these rumblers, what the way they're playing right now, something's wrong.
Twins to the right. Michael Bostic out here looking for the football. They're going to throw. It's going to be in and out of the hands of Tay Wright. Another drop pass. And Trace, keep your head up, son. That was a little high, but if you asked Tay, he would have said it should have been called.
Oh yeah, I mean he was a little frustrated when he came down out of there. I mean his hands, he had a great opportunity to catch the ball. Trace threw the ball well. He's done it well all night long. Yeah. Just had some mishaps there on the receiving end.
I'm gonna bring up 3rd and 1. Let me see if my Nostradamus is intact. I think a little delay handoff or a counter trap to Trent Davis is in order. Play clock at 10. Oh, look, they gave it to Trent Davis. Going to power his way over for a Blue Devil first down.
Trent Davis with a 3-yard pickup up the middle for an Etowah first down.
Yes. Boy, there's something on these spots tonight.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's something on this window tonight.
Is that what? It's a glare up top, then you go down low. And
we can draw plays right here. Yeah.
Hey, if you are listening and you're in these stands, Jerry White needs nachos with jalapenos.
Shotgun formation here under pressure. Nice block by Trent Davis. He's going to throw to a wide open Tay Wright. Down the left side, spins. 1 man, 2 man miss. Still on his feet. Man, very, very close to a touchdown. Tay Wright was so wide open, Jeff. It was amazing. Trying to make up for that drop pass 2 plays earlier.
Yeah, I love the call to go right back to Tay. And look, he redeemed himself and almost got himself into the end zone on that. Great job, Tay Wright.
Let's see, I don't know. I wouldn't do a little wildcat formation.
Looks like that's
here.
what you got. You got your wish.
Down inside the 3. Just snap it to Trent. Trent is calling the play. Play clock at 10. Tight formation. See if he runs it left here, follows the block, and he's going to hand off to Nana. He's going to go back across the field. Under pressure. Oh, we're going to lose 1 billion yards. He's still on his feet trying to get to the outside. This is incredible. He's finally going to go down. We go from 1st and goal from the 3 to 2nd and goal from the 16.
Sometimes you just got to take.
How talented is this kid, though, man?
He's so fast.
Great job by the defense for not giving up on the play.
Well, kudos to the blockers for the Blue Devils. They
now we have to hurry up, man. Under 44 seconds now to go. First and should be 2nd and goal from the 16.
Yeah,
going to call a timeout. Let's take one with him. 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football right here on Kapow. Welcome back, Jim Glover Field, homecoming edition. 36.1 seconds to go here in the first half of action. Man, it's really nice outside. A little wind blowing. The temperature is dropping a little bit. I hear it's going to be low in the 50s this weekend. Here's a situation. 2nd and goal from the 16-yard line. This offense is coming back over. Trace is back in the game. You know you can't leave my wife and your wife together.
Well, you know, they got Ken Overstreet out there with them in the parlor, and he's keeping them riled up.
36.1 seconds to play here in the first half of action. Trace, shotgun formation, twins left. Ollie to the right. He's going to look to Ollie. He's going to throw. Knocked down. He's going to stop the clock at 32 seconds. I think Trace decided he was throwing that ball to Ollie regardless. Were you just making out with your wife?
I mean, you know, sometimes you got to do it. Look, by the way, if you're going to join us at halftime, we will not be on camera like normal because we have no lights. So you'll be able to enjoy the beautiful, soulful sound of Jerry White and Ken Overstreet. Hey, Kaylee Klein is the homecoming queen.
Oh, Kaylee Klein. Congratulations, Miss Klein. That's awesome. Here's shotgun formation, twins left. Trace Lookins going to step up, throw one deep. Oh, big hit in and out of the hands of Tay Wright, but he took one to the sternum.
Yes, he did. Look, as a receiver, about 700 years ago when I played ball, Chris Humphries used to do that, and sometimes he would throw that ball elevated before he left and went to Gadsden High School and get your world rocked. But he'd love to see that, but that's a horrible position on that little slant.
So it's going to be 4th and 16. We're not going to kick a field goal here. I think it's out of Juju's range. We're going to go for this. So, what's going on? Twins left, one wide receiver right under pressure. Going to throw it to Trent Davis. He goes to the right, looking for a block. He's got one. It's going to be touchdown, Devils. Touchdown, Trent Davis. 16-yard pitch and catch. Trace Thompson, 2 TD3 Trent Davis.
That's what's supposed to happen every single time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm trying to work on this Facebook stuff over here, so you got to bear with me.
No worries. I'm trying to write this down. That was a 16-yard touchdown pass. Trace Thompson, 2 TD3.
I love this Alejandro kid.
Juju Corona getting ready for the kick. Freeman to Pierce to Corona. That's going to be good. Let's see if they say yes. 24-0 is the score. 21.7 seconds left here in the first half. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football. I'm Capel. Welcome back, Dashers. There's the kick. Asheville got a lane to the outside, up the sideline. He's going to stop and slide down. It probably saved his life as these Devils were coming in like streaks of blue, son.
You had 3 about to take his head off, and he thought better of it. And good on you, son. I'll be running in the opposite position or direction position. By the way, what about the principal here at the high school, Dr. Stephen Hall?
Never met him.
Never met him. It's amazing how you've never met him. He's your accountability partner.
Man, Dr. Stephen Hall is amazing, and man, we are blessed to have him. Just like we're blessed to have Superintendent Colgrove.
Yes, sir. Good dude. Eat up all the chicken.
Dr. Ayers. Mm-hmm. Man, Doctor.
Isn't that something? 2 doctors.
Kiss Smack. Oh wait,
Doctor.
I went straight to different movie.
You did. You just left the airplane and went somewhere else.
I did. 14.2 seconds to play here in this half. Wings, you got a new quarterback in. Just some power football up the middle. A few Blue Devils on the tackle. Percy's down there. Hitman's down there. That's going to be the way the first half ends. Your score, your Etowah Blue Devils 24, Asheville, nothing. We're going to take us a 4-minute timeout, go to the restroom, get your favorite cold beverage. Come on back. This is Blue Devil football on Kapow. Halftime, just as soon as Jeff Underwood produces us onto the halftime show. God, Jeff, he's hanging out in the booth with myself and, come to attention, the Right Reverend Colonel Ken Overstreet. Welcome.
That would be attention with a capital A.
And Jeff is feeling kind of, not comfortable since he has 2 senior board members in the booth tonight.
We can hire and fire.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sounds good to me.
Unfortunately, we could never find anybody to stand up to what it is Jeff Underwood. We're blessed to have him as our pastor. Real talk.
Oh, double blessed.
Yeah, double's a bit much. Ken, let's talk about, for you guys, I know you've heard us talk about Mr. Ken Overstreet. We do it every week. You're one of our favorite people in the world, and yet we can't figure out why.
I'm just a fluff ball. You can't help but want to hug me.
That's true. That's true. So let's talk about what got you to Alabama, because we know you wear sporting your Gators shirt. And we'll put some pictures before you go. We'll put pictures on our website. You and your lovely bride love the University of Florida.
Yes, we do. We
Absolutely.
do. We were boosters in there since 1984.
Wow.
Went through the 10-0 and 10 and 1s.
I know you got a brick in the walk down there.
We do.
I
Yes. It's the Overgators.
The Overgators.
The Overgators.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. So
I hope I can find it when we go back down there.
I hope you don't go too soon. We can't have you away very long.
We've been discussing that. They asked me, she said, do you still on board for staying up here?
Yeah.
And I told her, well, for now, I said, if Jeff comes around,
No pressure, Pastor. No pressure.
yeah, I'm going to be chairman of the board. You know what I mean?
I love it. And I know you got you got people listening in Florida. You got son listening in Arizona.
He's a Border Patrol agent in Phoenix, Arizona. He's on a horse right now, riding the border. He kind of chuckled and took it with a grain of salt that I was going to be talking again. And our wannabe daughter in Jacksonville called back a second time to make sure she got the kapow right.
Well, I hope she did.
So she's in on this.
That's incredible.
Hey, Karen.
Hi, Karen. That's awesome. Hey, are you allowed to tell any of the border stories?
Oh, sure.
Please, because I'm in love with the horse.
Well, the horse is named Bolt, and Bolt is kind of single-minded because he likes apples. And most of the people coming over the border will carry apples in their knapsacks because they carry well. Well, when Bolt senses that there's an apple, he will run the alien down, grab his knapsack in his teeth, yank the man to the ground, and root through his knapsack and get his apple out.
Dude, that is incredible.
And I think that Jim said a couple times he even looked at the person on the ground and went, so take that and go on.
Oh, and heavens forbid if they don't have an apple in that knapsack.
They better have an apple. The only thing to follow up on an apple is a tortilla.
Oh,
They like tortillas.
really?
Bolt
Bolt likes
tortillas.
Beautiful horse. Your wife showed us some pictures.
Yeah, they're training now. There's and this is from Trump's mouth, so I'm not telling any secrets. But he's talking about activating some Border Patrol agents to back up the federal agents.
Oh.
And they're training their horses now for riot control. They'll be training the agents for riot control.
That is incredible. So again, special thank you, and we wish your son well, and thank you for the work he does. I know it's you talk about the list of the top 5 thankless jobs. That has to be one of them, and he's so brave, and he puts his life at risk every time he goes out. So man, stay safe. We're praying for you, and we truly thank you for your service.
I know he appreciates that. He spent 3 weeks self-isolated with the COVID-19.
Oh.
So he's been through that, and he says it will kick your rump. Don't let him tell you it won't.
Poor Bolt.
But he did, when he got back to work in the middle of that week, he did make a bust. And the bust amounted to $8 million worth of fentanyl. So he,
Oh my gosh.
in the trunk of a car.
And
So-
from my understanding, it takes so little of that to kill somebody.
They're not allowed to open the vehicle.
Oh my
They can't get near it. They have to take the people and get away from it and call somebody in that handles it.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yes, it will kill you.
And I know you have another son that is in Atlanta.
He was retired at Atlanta.
That's right.
He was on the mounted patrol there. He lives in Jacksonville up here now.
Yeah.
And he's had a few stories
I'm sure.
coming from over there.
I'm sure.
He's a big Gator fan, and
We won't hold that against him.
well, I know that. Yeah. He's been known to jump on a motorcycle. He used to live in Douglas, Georgia. He'd jump on a motorcycle and ride to Gainesville, see the game, and turn around and ride home.
That's a trip right there.
Oh, that's more trip than me.
That's dedication.
I won't do that.
Man, if we could just get our pastor that dedicated.
Well, we're working on it.
We're just trying to get him saved, Ken.
We got people that are in the know. They know it.
As I'm here making them coffee.
Is he making coffee?
I think he is.
Oh, wow.
We take that.
Does that mean you're not going to make my coffee?
I still will. I'm Ken's personal barista at church.
He does a fine job of it, too. I want y'all to know. Y'all come by the church anytime. He'll make you a cup of coffee.
No doubt about it. What do you think about the football game so far? Etowah's up 24-0. Homecoming here.
I'm looking. I'm watching. I like Etowah. I mean, obviously that's a good thing to say, but
Yes.
and me not knowing the local schools, but Etowah looks good.
And the number 3 tailback there, Trent Davis, he's going to Duke. He committed to Duke.
Well, tell me about number 1, the boy that was hurt.
Yeah, Nana, he is the fastest 200-meter in the country.
No.
He's got his shoulder banged up. He is committed to go to the University of Louisiana. He's going to be a raging Cajun.
Wow.
He's also an amazing track athlete, like Olympic-type speed. So the kid is incredible. His dad owns a barbecue restaurant here in Atala called Rack It Up Barbecue. He is tremendous. That's Percy.
Rack It Up.
Yeah.
You've been talking about Rack It Up for a long time.
I have. No, absolutely.
On Facebook.
He does a good. I always share his stuff. And our quarterback is a sophomore, and our number 6 wide receiver, he's committed to Troy. So there is some super talent, and we have probably 4 or 5 other kids that's going to play college football.
Yeah.
So
I was watching the quarterback. He looks like he's got a pretty good awareness and ability to manage the ball.
He does.
Yeah.
He is a sophomore.
Oh, no.
So he's just.
Oh, no. He'll be around a while.
He's learning under fire, and that is fantastic. Is your lovely bride listening tonight?
I don't know if she is or not. Now, she did mention that I was not allowed to give any face stories.
Well, we got to have at least
She
one.
did make her perfunctory one fall for the day.
Oh.
My wife had ankle surgery, and she's on one of these little one-legged scooters.
Yeah.
And she has promised that she'll fall off it once a day at least. So she said, Ken, I was holding on to the sink, and my hand just started slipping, and I fell off. And don't you tell Jeff and Jerry that.
Yeah,
I said, I won't tell them.
That's amazing. The story I want you to tell, and again, give a little bit about your backstory. You're both military. I won't say former military, because once you're in, you're in.
We're the wife and I both retired military. She's 100% permanently, totally disabled. We're both retired military. We've got over 60 years service between ourselves. And
Thank
we
you for
both
that.
retired from the Air National Guard in Jacksonville, Florida. She did a lot better than I did. She was the accounting superintendent for the state of Florida. And I just worked on avionics. But we had a story I like to tell is we had a neighbor that I worked with for many years. And my wife made rank before I did. She made master sergeant before I did. So one day around Christmas time, we get a Christmas card in the mail, and it's from our next door neighbors who I work with. And it was addressed to Master Sergeant and Ken Overstreet. So I said, okay, I know where y'all are coming from now.
I could be friends with that neighbor. I promise.
Oh, he's wild. He's
My
wild.
favorite story, though. Tell the story of Miss Faye shooting the 50 cal.
Well, she's a short little lady. She says it's 5'1", but it's like maybe 4.5, you know. But she had to qualify with a 50 caliber rifle, machine gun, and they were firing them from a foxhole. Well, the foxhole was too deep for her, so they had to throw a bunch of sandbags in the bottom of the foxhole so she could see where the bullets were going.
Oh, that's
But
amazing.
they did, and she fired it, and she qualified. And she looked at me and she said, don't you ever forget it. And I haven't so far.
That is awesome. I'm actually gonna hop out and put Jeff on and let you guys talk for a few minutes. And
Now, Jeff and I got secrets.
I know you do.
We can't.
I know you do. That's why I'm getting him on here. And hopefully you're going to tell the story. You are somewhat of it. You are a medical mystery.
Well, I am.
So to speak.
I am.
Let me get Jeff on here.
Okay.
Thank you, Jerry. What's up, Ken?
I'm all right. I'm all right. It's been a long time.
It's been like a minute and a half.
I know it.
Tell everybody a little bit about just maybe a short synopsis of, because we got about 3 minutes left, of what a miracle you are and what God has done.
Well, God has looked in on my life, and don't ever try to tell me that there isn't a God, because I have gone through too many things. From being awakened in the middle of the night from a sound sleep to looking at the TV, and the TV is telling me you need to go to Cleveland Clinic.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, I'm awakened the same way, and it tells me again it's a commercial this time. Well, I've never seen a commercial on TV for Cleveland Clinic. We were in church one day. I was about to, the following day, I was going to Emory for surgery. And you so graciously held the church in prayer. And toward the end, you mentioned if God could start now on me, as opposed to waiting until I got to the hospital. And after surgery, the doctor told my wife, he said, "Faye, I've looked at every scan and every picture of Ken that we made. And I made them all, so I know what's there. But he says, I didn't have a third of the work to do when I got in that I was expecting to do." And our doctor from Cleveland Clinic is Egyptian, and he's a wonder. We called up one day, and he answered the phone. He always answers his cell phone. He was in Beijing teaching a class.
Wow.
He's building a hospital in Egypt, in Cairo. But my wife, to give a little background on my wife, when we first met him, he said, "Just call me Dr. Kareem." That's his first name. The other is too hard to pronounce. He walked in the office and was there about 5 minutes, and my wife said, "I've got one question for you." He said, "What is that?" She said, "Are you any good?" Which I thought, gonna have to find a new doctor.
But that's Miss Faye. That's awesome.
And he said, "Miss Faye," he said, "between me," and he pointed skyward, he said, "me and the man upstairs," he said, "we're the best team you could have."
Yeah.
And it's been repeatedly that way since then. And I'm here by the grace of God.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Well, it's a mystery to all of us. That's why God is such a good God. He's a God of wonders. And, when we don't understand things, when they tell you, "Hey, you have to be on this transplant list, Ken, you have to be on this transplant list. And if we don't do this now, it's not going to end well. And the outlook is bleak." And just all the different kind of bad news, a series of bad news that you and Miss Faye heard all those years medically, and for you to be here today in 2020, by what you've told us, is incredible.
explain to some medical people what I'm not on the list, but I'm in the program for transplant in Cleveland Clinic, and my transplant is called a multivisceral transplant, which is the pancreas, liver, stomach, small intestine, large intestine.
Right.
Well, that's unheard of. And I don't know, I'm amazed. Things happen to me daily, and you keep me grounded. I stopped into a hamburger place. What's the place over on 431?
The Big Chief?
Big Chief.
Yeah, shout out.
I was sitting there, and I was starting to pay my bill, and a man came up behind me and said, "I'd like to pay that for you." I said, "Well, why would you want to do that?" He said, "Well, you look like my father." And you mentioned to me it may have been something God was doing for him, as opposed to something that was affecting me. And you have to look at things that way.
Yeah.
Things change, things come this way and that way. But I've become more aware of the spiritual side of life since I've been up here, and that's the credit to you and the members at First Church of Rainbow City. And I don't hesitate to tell all of y'all that we're here because of y'all. And we have considered going back to Florida, because that's a little bit of a change from coming up from Florida to.
Yes, it is.
I told my wife, I said, I'd much rather have a 2-week notice for a hurricane than a 5-minute notice for a tornado.
To run out to that shelter you got in the carport down there. Well, you're a blessing to us, and I guarantee everybody that listens. But if you don't know Ken's story, it'll be up on YouTube probably in about 2 weeks once our YouTube page launches again. And he tells this full testimony and how God has just rescued him in medical emergency after medical emergency. And Miss Faye shares with us really from the standpoint of a wife that loves and cares so much for her husband. But we're so thankful to have you here at halftime, and you're our friend. We have my daily kin calls, and I love those. And I missed mine today, but I got my kin in person today. So thank you, Miss Faye, for letting him hang out with us. But thank you, Mr. Ken Overstreet, you're the Florida Gator super fan, and we're so thankful for you. So we're going to take a 30-second timeout here on the Etowah Blue Devil Network, Kapow. Come back and see us in 30 seconds.
Welcome back here, Jim Glover Field, Jerry White, Ken Overstreet, and some guy we just let hang out with us, Pastor Jeff Underwood.
That's right. What a great story that Ken and Faye have, and it's they live out a testimony every single day. It's incredible.
Next time we'll have him on so you can actually see him, because he's much more funny to look at, in my humble opinion.
And when y'all hear me giggle at and say Jerry's so stupid, I mean that from my heart. He is so stupid.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Well, Mama White always tells us he's Jerry, my special baby. My special baby.
Hey, let's go over a couple things, how we got to 24 points here. We got a couple minutes left here. We're warming up. Okay, the Blue Devils are warming up. We'll take it like that. Hey, and I'll start it off with JJ or Juju or Alejandro.
Why are you going to do that to me?
Corona. He's opened up with a field goal. Then we had a special teams touchdowns, which was kind of foretold by somebody here in the booth. Ethan Foster blocked a punt, then picked it up and scored in the end zone. Then we had a tremendous punt block again, this time by Mr. Kel O'Brien. Then TD3 got on the board, the Duke commit. 31 yards, took it to the house. He's had a big game as normal. Then we had a nice interception. That was by J.J. Hardwick on the inline and just get his toe in for the interception. That was tremendous. Then we had a touchdown pass. That was Trace Thompson to TD3, Trent Davis, 16-yard touchdown, screen pass. And then Juju Corona. Man, I wish he was number 19. Juju Corona added off for the extra point. That made the score 24-0. This is a region game. Etowah looking to go 3-0 in the region. We step out of region play next week as we go up to the hosiery capital of the world, Fort Payne, Alabama. Jeff, it's going to be a good road trip. Actually, the next 3 games we're on the road, so we leave the friendly confines. So step in here, Jeff, a little bit. Let's talk just a little bit about 24-0. At what point last week, maybe they put some substitutions in a little bit early.
Yeah.
I think it's okay this week. I think the kind of offense that Asheville has, they do have a big play caliber, but all in all, it's a wing T formation. This team in a few years is going to be tremendous.
Right.
I think Asheville is doing the right things. They're building a program. Shea Monroe, again, I think he is the right guy, but he's up again. He's just, he's outmatched tonight.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right. I think tonight you can get these second and third stringers in starting the third quarter, maybe more aggressively the fourth quarter if things keep progressing the way they are. But, there's nothing to down Asheville. They just don't have the athletes that Fultondale had last week when they brought them a little early. So that kind of got a little out of whack, and then Coach had to put the starters back in for about 6 or 7 minutes there to get a handle on things. Like you said, put your foot on the neck. But I think tonight, I think we do need to see some of those. Some of these guys need to get in a game that's important. Just as well as I do, when you get your backup people in there, it gives them a little bit of confidence and say, hey, we know you can play, get out there and make something happen for us. So I'm looking forward to this second
Quick
half.
score update, and we'll get some as the third quarter goes on. We had Gadsden City over Spain Park, 14-0, and Arab 21, Southside 13 was the last score I got from Darren Bailey. Boaz 28, Sardis nothing. Hoover 13, Oak Mountain 7, Gunnersville 28, Douglas 0, and then get Arab 21, Southside 13. Hey, I got to get a quick picture with my team in here, man. You got to get you and Ken up there.
17-10 Dora.
17-10 Dora. Thank you, Blake Matthews or sometimes we just call him Gravy.
Gravy.
Oh, Gravy
'Cause it's
Matthews.
Gravy, baby. Right, Blake?
Gravy Matthews. I love it. All right, guys, we got to get a picture here with our halftime guests this week. You guys get together up there. Come on.
Let Blake take it.
No, come on. Here we go. As we're about to get the kickoff, Etowah is going to be kicking off here momentarily. Man, that's going to break my camera. In the name of Jesus. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's get back to it. Here we go. Corona getting ready to kick off now.
Asheville will receive the second half kick.
Having a little fun up here in the booth.
Oh, gotta love it. Here comes Juju. There is the kick high to the pin to the corner. Around the 20-yard line. Man, up the sideline. Got a little room. Going to go down good field position around the 36, 37-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs of Asheville going to take over here to start the third.
I like the tackle by Asheville. They, he tackled his own man by accident, but it was beautiful for us.
He was hustling, though.
Yeah, he was hustling. He made the play. Good job. There's number 22 for Asheville. We can't reach the name because we can't see it. So there you go, buddy.
Man, look at big number 70 for Asheville.
Hey,
that kid,
son, he does work, doesn't he?
He has been dominant. It's been tough to block by Toby Camp. Trying to get around this big fella. First and 10 from the 35. Wing T formation. There's the snap. Going to drop straight back. Looking to throw. Kind of a pick play. Not called. He's off to the races. How is that not a pick play? He's going to get tracked down. Biggest play of the night for Asheville. That was certainly a pick play. How that was not called is embarrassing to me.
Well, it was right in front of the official. There's no way you don't see that unless look, I barely know football, but there's no way you don't see that if you know a little bit about football.
Yeah.
Replay real quick.
Yeah, the outside wide receiver broke in and just blew up the defender who was covering the guy on the out route.
Ken's calling for an instant replay.
A first and 10 from the 20 now. First time tonight, Asheville's really been in scoring territory. Handoff over the right side, trying to lead his way out there. Cuts it up, gained around 3, maybe 4. That's what I was telling you about this Shea Monroe coach team. They do not quit.
They do not quit. It's great to see 4 or 5 Etowah Blue Devils around that ball right there. But these kids do not quit. They've got some grit in them, Jerry.
It's like Blake Matthews around free food. He's just going and going and going.
That's Jeremiah Monroe, number 70, that's in there doing work for Asheville Bulldogs.
Love that kid, man.
I do too.
Now it's going to be 2nd and 8. Ball on the right hash mark. Wing T formation, 1 wide receiver to the left. Going to counter trap play, hit in the backfield. Jacob Sanford calls some ruckus, but wasn't able to make the tackle. Toby Camp got turned outside, and that was big Bennett Nance, as well as Dobb. No, that's Freeman.
You had 3 backs and the quarterback, 4, that had no idea what play was called. They all 4 were running different plays during that series right there. So good on Jacob and Freeman for being in the backfield. Caleb's living in that backfield tonight. He's making them hurry up a little bit.
Going to be 3rd and a long 7 now, deep inside Etowah territory, ball off the 17-yard line. 10:20 to play here in the third. 24-0 Blue Devils looking to hold the shutout. Just quarterback going to run to the right. He's got a little seam. He's going to be very, very close to the first down. I think he got it. Should be 1st and goal, Asheville Bulldogs.
Man, son, I'm telling you, he got out there. The little 5, that's Harris. That kid is got some grit. He's dirty. And I don't mean that in a bad way. He doesn't mind taking a hit and delivering one. He's impressive, Jerry.
That was power. Good. You got to have that a quarterback in the wing, too. He can throw the football, too. He can sling it around. 1st and goal from right at the tip. Ball's on the ground. Fumbled. Loses a million. Not quite.
If you're Asheville, you hate to see that. I mean, you got 4 good plays right there, and just in a position to maybe get 6. And
Perry Byers credited for the sack.
I'm gonna fumble the ball if he's rushing me anyway. You know what I mean? Perry is an incredible specimen out there.
That's like Faye going after Ken with a 50 cal.
Yeah,
there he is. Oh, I thought he left the room.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna call it 2nd and goal from the 20. 9:39 to play here in the third. Jerry White, Jeff Underwood, Ken Overstreet, Blake Matthews. Shotgun formation is going to be student body to the right. Oh, big hit by the Devils. That was my South Georgia accent.
I like that South Georgia accent. Looks like Caleb Freeman and
Jacob Sanford.
Jacob Sanford again.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
His mama must have said she's gonna make something good for him. He's always cooking, man.
I saw them. There they are, right there. They're famous around here. Shane and Nikki.
I would say infamous, but that's just me.
Yeah, that beard's infamous. Son.
3rd and goal from the 18 now. Devils up 24-0. Ball at the right hash, going toward the track, toward the old Cup Iron and Metal. Rock bleacher side.
I thought you were going to say rock, paper, scissors.
Man in motion. He's going to roll. Single wide receiver. Now he's looking all the way across the field. He's in trouble. He's going to throw one over there. It's going to be almost intercepted. The quarterback had nowhere to go. What great sportsmanship. Bennett picking up the quarterback. Number 4 threw the football that time. Harris.
So look, 4 and 5. I don't know if they're brothers or not, but one's a junior, one's a
Toby
senior.
Camp's over there talking. He was giving the motion, come on, come on. Don't upset the sleeping giant, I'm telling you.
Sir.
You don't want to wake up Toby Camp. That's going to be field goal time here. The ball's going to be kicked from the 25-yard line. 4th and goal from the 18. Will the Devils put a rush on here? They do. It gets away. It's going to be no good, I believe. It almost hit a cheerleader in the nose, so it's going to be no good. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. Blue Devil football, right here on Kapow.
What were you?
8:41 to go. He was about to make a comment. Shotgun formation. Trey hands it off to Trent Davis. He's going to bust up the middle over the left side. No, excuse me. That was a great block by 22 Caleb Freeman out there. It's going to gain around 8, maybe 9 yards by TD3. The Duke commit, Trent Davis.
Tell me how impressed you are with Trent just coming in a game like this and just putting his nose down every single game and working hard like he does.
That's who he is, man. He's a true leader. He lifts up the people around him. He's going to do very, very well in life. Who is it?
Looks like prison guard. Call the play. Sorry.
Handoff right up the middle. Trent going to lose a couple yards. I didn't know what we were looking at, Jeff. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I do charades for a living, and just kind of see if you could get it.
I lost.
You know what I'd like to see right now? I'd like to see
3rd and 2 from the 29.
I would love to see our little tight end get not little. I mean 6'6". Just see him get in the action a little bit. He hasn't had a ball thrown to him all night. I'd like
He
to.
did.
He did.
Yeah, the one drop in the end zone.
So you had to
Now
bring,
Trace is punished.
You had to bring that up.
No. And play clock at 14. 3rd and 2 from the 28. 24-0. Etowah. 7:31 to play here in the third. Ball on the left hash. That's the Rock bleacher side. We're going the opposite way now. Trace Thompson, a quarterback. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw it. Interception. Should have been a pick 6. Great play by number 12 from Asheville. Jason Cole says it's Asheville.
Ash, that's Adrian Hernandez.
That was almost a pick 6 lottery. We need a lottery in Alabama.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
4th and 2. Our punting team's going to come on.
You try to get a lifelong Baptist to slip, and since he's Nazarene, you try to get him to mess up.
You know, I've been blessed in my lifetime to be able to say whatever I want.
You do, and
if I get in trouble or
job.
not.
Wait, don't make it a good.
I don't even care.
It doesn't matter.
My wife made me walk home, but I still say it. Here goes the punt by Ollie. Finch is an amazing athlete. And it was marked dead. Was it a delay of game?
Looked like it was going to be delay of game, but there's no flags. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
it is.
Yeah. Look at Ken.
Spotting. See, that's what you need right there, a spotter that can see.
I can't see. I just spot.
What can we?
And again, the Troy commit back there punting for us because we needed one. We had a great punter the last couple of years in one Mr. Eric Edge, who's graduated.
Well, we miss him, don't you?
Oh, man. Eric's amazing. 4th and 7 now. Ball at the 23. Good snap. Ollie, end over end is not going to be returnable. Good bounce. All the way down, let's say to the 40. Yeah, 2.
42 and a half.
We'll see. 24-0, 7:08 to play. We'll get some scores coming up, too. We'll try to feed those through. Thank you, Swedes, for sending us what you do. Yeah, we can't see.
Looks far too deep.
Ken, all you got to do is take your hat off, and the sun will... Never mind.
You need some light in here. Is that what?
He blinded me. He blinded me. Look, Ken got a haircut.
They did it.
3 of them. First and 10 now from the 42. Trips right. We're out of the wing tee. They have to come out passing. Under blitz, he gets away. The quarterback's going to turn up and run. Big hit running over our linebacker. Nice job by the quarterback.
Trevor Gladden came up on with a nice hit right there.
The quarterback, man, I love the fact that you get out of your base offense. You do whatever you have to do. So hats off to Shea Monroe and the Asheville Bulldogs.
Well, man, those guys do not quit. They're grinding. They're going to put some points on the board.
2nd and 3 from the 49. Back to the wing T formation now. One wide receiver to the right. Going to quick pitch to the tailback. The fullback is going to power his way through there. It's all about misdirection, and they run that beautifully. Gain of 1, number 5 with the carry for Asheville.
One thing that I do see in the box back there with our linebackers, they're not getting their feet settled. So you're right, they're guessing a little bit, and they're constantly on their toes. Look, they're recovering well, but it is a little confusing.
Huge play in this football game. Devils up 24-0, 3rd and 1 from the 49, just in Etowah territory. They're known to go for the hard count as well, so Etowah has to be very disciplined. Watch the football.
Kevin said the Harris guys are brothers.
Wing T formation. Now they're going to shift to a shotgun, strong right. One wide receiver to the left. Bring the wing in motion. Give it to the up back, the fullback. It's going to be mighty close. I would give it to him. Right foot, left foot spot. But the way they're spotting tonight, it's definitely going to be a first down.
Got that.
Horrible spot, but I can't be mad.
No, you can't. But
horrible spot.
That's a yard and a half.
Big 71 for Etowah. Doing a nice job tonight. Davion Starr.
He is a star tonight, isn't he? Handling business.
He's a star every night to his mama now.
That's right. Mama and them.
24-0. Got some big college games coming on this week. Notre Dame and South Florida. Florida plays next week.
Is it next
Mississippi
week?
State.
Oh, that's right.
1st and 10 from the 47. 5:20 to play here in the 3rd. We're going to take a timeout here. Timeout by Asheville. Let's take one with them. 30-second timeout. This is Etowah High School football on Kapow. Barry White, Jeff Underwood, 24-0 is the score in the favor of Etowah. Big matchup here. Asheville's going to develop into a good football team, I promise you. They're giving Etowah fits now up front. 1st and 10 from the 47. Kevin Moore don't count.
He counts in my book.
Man, he counts cash.
He does be
make
counting
money
cash.
in a minute. Nathan Jones wants his shout-out. Well, Nathan, we want our free oil change giveaway and car washes. Handoff right up the middle of the defense is swarming.
Caleb Freeman.
In the backfield, they're able to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's right, Superior GMC in Anniston. Go by there tomorrow, man. Get your free car wash and your free oil change. Just tell them Kapow sent you. Nathan Jones will hook you up. I love Nate Jones.
He likes you a little bit.
He really don't.
I know.
He don't.
Is he giving $1,000 off next? The customer comes by tomorrow and tell him Kapow sent him.
No, that'll be $500.
$500. Man,
Yeah,
I like
500.
$1,000 better.
2nd and 10 now from the 47. Shotgun formation. Tight to the right. They're going to just run student body right over there, trying to get to the outside. There's a seam up the gut. Man, big head over feet that time. Woo.
It's Ethan Foster on the hit.
Great play, and it was end over end there. That was a nice tackle. Running back's coming out. I mean, I can see Faye doing that to Ken.
Yeah, I do that. I see it every evening.
No,
Don't you make a run to that kitchen.
Third and a short one now, deep in Etowah territory. Are they going to measure it? I don't think so.
Look, I don't know why. I'm on it, and it's the nose is there.
Just under 4 minutes to play here in the third. Power football. You know they're going to give it to the fullback. Wing T, strong left. They give it to the fullback. He's going to tiptoe through. He drags Perry Byers. If you drag Perry, you've done something. That's going to be good enough for an Asheville Bulldog first down.
Well, again, he's keeping
Blake, don't touch me.
He's keeping the linebackers guessing, and when you're on your heels like that, I don't care if you're Perry Byers or anybody else. You got a big fullback, got a head of steam like that, and you're on your heels. You're going to get a couple of yards, and good on Asheville. I didn't say Goodens from Asheville. I said good on Asheville.
Here we go. First and 10 now from the 35. Power eye form check. I said power eye. Wing T formation. Man in motion. He's going to get it over the right side. Still on his feet. Man, we're going sideline to sideline, wearing our big fellas down a little bit. Asheville has no quit, man. The fighting Monroes over there. Caleb Freeman with the tackle.
Now, you said the fighting Monroes?
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
The head football coach, Shane Monroe.
Oh, Shane Monroe. Oh, look at
See
you.
what I did
So
there?
you're quick on that.
Uh-huh.
Did y'all see what he did with the comedy?
I'm a wordsmith. Is that a fork or spoon?
This spoon, yeah.
Second and 8 from the 33. 3:18 to play. Ball's on the right hash. Again, now it's just a power football. Trips to the right. The quarterback drops back. Under pressure. He's going to go down. Sacked.
That's your man right there. Hit man.
Man, it's going to be a combination between Perry Byers and Bennett Nance, actually.
Bennett Nance.
Good job, Bennett. That's Joey's son. In comes Starr. Out comes Nan. Gives him some love. His first, maybe his second sack of the game. I'm not sure. Thank you, Blake Matthews, for spitting that pile on my neck.
Blake on
As he
stats
says
tonight.
second. I love that guy. Blake has some ties to Asheville. His sister is a counselor down there.
Okay.
There's your daughter's volleyball coach walking down there. Well, she just went behind the student section. You can't see her now. She showed anyway.
Coach Bogle.
And her son.
Superstar.
And the quarterback's going to roll. Got two men. He's going to square it, throw. Oh, he takes a big hit. Goodness.
My.
J.J. Hardwick said, "How you doing?"
Son, you got to give Harris a little bit of credit right there, having the courage to stay with that pass and turn his body and square up and take a smash.
Truth be known, he never should have threw that football.
No, he shouldn't have.
And
no,
what a great athlete.
He should have ran out of bounds. I would have. I'd have ran out of bounds about the 50.
I'd have faked a hernia. Is that a football injury?
It's for me and you, it would be a
No
football
doubt.
injury.
Got train going back to return it.
Yes, Lord. I just heard voices. I don't know what that was. There's the punt, almost blocked. End over end. Man, that's going to be a good punt by Asheville. Etowah's going to get the football around, say, the 16-yard line with 2:18 to play here in the third quarter. Devils up 24-0 on Homecoming 2020 edition here in Attala. And again, Baby Klein is the homecoming queen of 2020.
And that's something. Congratulations to Miss Klein on your accomplishment.
No
Your
doubt.
student body loves you, and they're proud of you, and you'll be a great representative for the Etowah Blue Devils.
How did Blake not get homecoming queen? King, you know what I mean.
King, we know, whatever. Well, you know.
What's his sister? Did she get it? Did Candace win?
Did Candace win homecoming queen? She did not. Nope.
Probably because of Blake.
Probably because of Blake.
Yep.
Blake fixed it.
First and 10 now from the 16. Devils on the left hash. Trey Thompson, quarterback. Trent Davis is going to get the ball. Just a little stuttering, trying to get to the outside. Two-man miss. Three-man miss. Over the 20 down to the 21. Man, the way these wide receivers bust their butt to try to block for Trent Davis is awe-inspiring.
Son, they don't just hit and let it go. I mean, these guys get on and
That
hang
could
on
be
to
a
a block.
cramp. Is that Tay Wright was doing the blocking down here, and he's still down.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's a
is
cramp.
Yep.
Absolutely. 2nd and 5 now, shotgun formation. Twins right and left. They're going to do a little delay draw to Trent. He's just looking for some daylight. He's just going to lower his shoulder. That's going to be good enough for a Ken Overstreet first down.
Aiden Gooden didn't know where to go on that. He was just trying to get out of Trent's way.
Aiden Gooden's a beast.
He is a freaking
Good
beast.
Lord.
Look at those shoulders on that kid.
I love he's getting to play some defense, too.
Yeah.
His first love is defense. And and he'll probably get more and more playing time there.
Well, he's a headhunter, right?
He
So, I
is.
mean, if you're a headhunter, you love playing defense to put some licks in. We want to say a shout-out to Neo and how they keep our guys
No doubt.
taken care of down there when they get any kind of injury going on.
Ethan Foster now in the game at tailback. Trent comes out. 1st and 10 from the 30, 13 seconds on the play clock. Twins right. They're going to fake it up the middle, throw it deep. It is complete. That is Ollie Finch with a big Blue Devil first down around the 48-yard line. No, that's not Ollie. That is Fat Finch, the brother.
That's your man. You
I love Fat
that.
Finch, man.
I'd like to see a couple more like that right here.
What a great pass.
I loved it. I mean, his passes have been on tonight.
And they're in the same class, so they grew up playing together, Trent and those guys. There's Ethan Foster over the left side, still on his feet, powering his way. He's just running over people. Still going. Pig run, Ethan Foster.
So
First down, Devils.
all on his own, Jerry. He hit that seam and he was gone, and he picked up every bit of those yards on his own. Good on Ethan.
Man, that is incredible. No, Ken, you can't recruit him to Florida. Can't pay that.
We'll take it.
Man, he is overlooked. Man, he's a star no matter
I agree.
where he plays. So versatile. Big play. Hey, it's going to be timeout. Let's take one with him. That'll up 24-0. 106 to play here in the third. This is Blue Devil football on Kapow. Welcome back to Jim Glover Field. Jerry White, Jeff Underwood, Ken Overstreet, and Blake Matthews. Excited to be bringing you this football game.
Well, I'm excited just anytime I get to hang out with you, eat chicken sandwiches from Popeyes and barbecue from Southern Heritage or Southern Barbecue Company. You guys are incredible, Atala and Boaz.
1st and 10 from the 24. Shotgun formation. Going to throw an out pattern. It's going to be in and out of the hands.
That's about the third one we've seen tonight that we won't call the receiver's name, but that's about the third one we've seen in and out of their hands tonight. Great passes on Trace. Look, his pass-to-catch ratio is not going to look that great tonight, but it's not on him. I'm just telling you tonight, up here watching, I couldn't make those catches, but I'm telling you, these caliber athletes we have, they should be pulling those balls in.
24-0 Etowah over Asheville. 1:03 to play here in the third. 2nd and 10 from the 24. Etowah in great field position. Wide receiver right and left. Ethan Foster going to get the football, trying to just do something with it. Man, they blitzed, and he could go nowhere. Little out of sort was our offensive line that time. Maybe loses 1, maybe 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and maybe 4.
Jerry, those Harris brothers on Asheville are all over the field, both sides of the ball, right? And making tackles, they're making plays. I like watching these kids, and I'm with you. In a couple of years, this Asheville team's going to be something to contend with. Their junior high football is doing well, right? And I love this. I think your guy's got something he's building on over there.
3rd and 14 from the 28. 27 seconds left here in the third. 24-0 Etowah. Ball on the left hash here. 7 on the play clock. Little confusion. Play clock at 5. Shotgun formation. Twins left. Trace is going to look middle. He's going to lead him out there. It's going to be in and out of the hands again. That's going to stop the clock at 12.9 to go here in the third. Brings up 4th down, but there's no way we're going to kick a field goal. There's no way we're going to punt.
Well, it looked like the defensive back got in there a little early. I don't know if it was enough to disrupt, but it certainly was a little handsy, a little early.
Yeah, we'll kind of give a replay of that later in the week. Maybe we can cut it out and see. Just a couple of the in and out of the hands. It's not to knock our receivers.
No way.
But I'm just so proud of the way Trace is throwing the football.
I am too. He's staying in there, squaring up. He's making the passes, stepping up in the pocket that's developed.
4th and 18. Looking middle again. Chunks it. Got one deep.
Well.
And your wife's not happy. I heard something about gravy.
Well,
That's going to be a turnover on downs with 3.4 seconds to play here in the third.
hey, look, that's the first mistake of the night for him, right?
Yeah.
Second.
Who's counting?
Well, you are, but because you're writing them down over there. I see it.
No, that was your mistakes. And let me turn it over so you can see the rest of it.
Ow! See, sorry. See, Jeffrey, I'm sorry, Jeffrey Mitchell in the studio. Apologize for that.
Here we go. 3.4 seconds to play here in the third. Asheville, no quit in this team.
Sorry.
Just had to throw my Sharpie at Blake.
Facebook adjusting here.
He's my buddy, man. Give me that Sharpie. Asheville's going to roll. Just power football. They're all going down hard.
My goodness.
That's the way the third is going to end. Hey, we're going to take us a 2-minute timeout because here at Jim Glover Field, we pay tribute and homage to the great American flag, and we're going to lower the flag and we're going to stand at attention. Let's take a, say, 3-minute timeout. This is high school football right here on Kapow. Hey, welcome back on Facebook. It's going to come up 4th and 4. They came away a little early, came back a little early, so we're behind on the radio. Still commercial break on the radio, but we're going to do it here. Shout out to Facebook. 24-0 here, start of the 4th. Hey, thank you to our sponsors. Y'all come see me at Tamron Honda tomorrow. A lot of great guys over there, but ask for Jerry. I want to say hi to you if you get there. Asheville's going to be punting the ball. Oh, it's going to be a flag. It's going to come in as Cale O'Brien. And who else is that?
I cannot see, Jerry.
That's Dobbs, I believe, or Freeman. Or I can't. Man, they look
It's Dobbs.
They look
It's Dobbs.
identical. So it's going to should be first down for Asheville. That's unfortunate. Man, I need our special teams to get one more touchdown tonight.
Yeah, I want to see Nana get something positive on special teams, just to give him the confidence that he needs. That's got to be huge. Yeah, it's roughing the kicker. No?
Running into the kicker?
Running in? I don't know what they haven't called anything.
Well, Etowah's not out there at all.
Here they come.
Here come the biggins.
Not enough for the first down? What's going on here?
Jeff, I'm clueless.
I don't think anybody knows what's happening here.
Should be first down Asheville.
There he goes.
But it's not.
Wow.
Etowah football. Trace Thompson's leading his team. One wide receiver left, strong left, tight end left. One wide receiver right. We're going to hand off right up the middle. Just a little power football. We're going to run the clock gain of around 2. Football came loose. Who carried the ball that time? Is that 14?
Yeah, that's Hughley, sophomore. Khalil Hughley.
Gain of about 2, 2nd and 8 from the 26. Again, next week, airtime 6:30. We step out of region and we go to Fort Payne. That's going to be a mighty test.
Are we going to be on the roof at Fort Payne?
No, we're in our own press box.
Praise
Mighty
God.
nice, man.
Hallelujah.
Again, handoff, Hughley, right up the gut. Gain of around 7.
Son, you see when he planted and he accelerated.
He went.
Good night. We will say there is an injury on the Asheville side. We cannot give out any information, but we ask you to pray for one of the Asheville Bulldog players, please.
Speedy recovery, young man.
Yes.
You are a true talent and a leader on your team for sure. 3rd and 1 now. Ball on the right hash-ish. Or in the middle. Twins right. Handoff again right up the middle. Should be good enough for a Etowah Blue Devil first down. Hughley.
Hey, his vision is something. It's impressive.
We're trying to get a few score updates. See my man Swedes, who is the best in the business. Hey, special thank you to Italic Country Club for stepping up and being our Player of the Week sponsor. We appreciate everything they do. I mean, get out there, get around to golf in. Hopefully you and I can get out there soon.
I see where they have that for sale, and if you're interested in a golf course, $500,000 will hook you up with a nice one.
Handoff Hughley again, right up the middle. Kind of stood up that time. A little delay, didn't work. It's going to be back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 6 from the 15. Devils up 24-0. In comes Big 50 now, Jeff. See if we can call that kid.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be our boy. That's Dax Causey right
Is
there.
that big
That's
Dax
big
Causey?
Dax. Hey, he's a beast. Son.
Where's Brandon?
He's workhorse. He got his helmet on. He's usually pursuing. He's right there right now.
Okay.
He's wearing number 40 tonight, wears number 30 on the JV team.
Because wherever Dax is, Brandon's going to be close by.
They're usually right there with each other.
They're
Yep.
best as buddies.
I told Brandon he needs to stay really close with Coach Bone, but
Yep.
it looks like they're a little separated right there. But
Well, social distances and everything.
oh, that's what you know.
Yeah. 1st and 19 now after the penalty. I don't know what the penalty was. It was a big one. Twins to the left, shotgun formation. Trace is looking under pressure. The running back stopped. The wide receiver stopped. And that was a busted play from the get-go. That was Bostic actually trying to come back and make something happen.
He almost made a shoestring catch.
Yeah,
right?
no. He was that wasn't on him. It was kind of a busted play. It wasn't there. The quarterback hesitated, so he just tried to come back to his quarterback as you're taught to do. So I think it's better that he didn't catch it. Actually, I think we'd have lost some yards there.
Yeah, no question.
2nd and 19 now from the 24. 7:52 to play here in the ball game. Okay, we're in the 3rd. I was seeing if anybody was paying attention. And my color got wasn't. Golly.
I'm sorry, man.
Twins
I'm
right,
trying to
one
see.
wide receiver the other side, and there's a big play to the left. Hughley tackles himself. Cross the 20 down to the 18.
His shoestrings were untied, even though they don't have any.
Man, he's so quick. He truly is quick.
He's impressive. Now, Hughley's a sophomore. Is that what we're?
If I could see.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. Hey, I like that. I like that. Getting these guys some work in. I wish some of these guys right here would get down there by their defensive coordinator, saying, "Hey, I'm here."
Thank you to Swedes as always. Southern Heritage Barbecue in Atala and Boaz. Go check them out. Etowah used cars, man. They got all kind of cars on the road. 30-14 now. Left hash. Trace going to drop back, dip his shoulder under pressure, waiting. Gets out of it. Still on his feet. Oh, that was a big loss. Kind of like when you get the letter in the mail from the IRS.
That's a loss of ever.
Hey, great job not fumbling the football, though, not giving up on a play.
Yeah.
The kid, he's in tough situations. You sharpen iron with iron.
Well, look, these guys, they're not hanging their head tonight when they make mistakes. And a few weeks back,
Yep.
They were hanging their heads every time they make a mistake. Tonight, they're not allowed to do that. They're picking each other up, and they know that mistakes are going to happen. So I'm impressed when they make a mistake to come right back out and do what they need to do.
Shotgun formation, Twins right. Trace going to throw in middle. Is going to be almost caught twice, but it should have been a pass interference. Our tight end, Brevin, got hit from behind early, and the official was like, whatever, I got to get to Denny's.
I think they forgot their flag. That's what it was. They left them at the house. Yeah.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 now in the third. Let me get some scores while we got a chance. Thank you, Swedes, for doing what you do, man. You are the best in the business, my man. Let's go. We have Hokes Bluff 35, Glencoe nothing. Gadsden City 17, Spain Park 7. Boaz 38, Sardis nothing. Arab 28, Southside 13. West End 49-6 over Gaston. Aniana 24-17 over Dora. Wing T formation. New quarterback's going to throw it into the ground. That's going to be incomplete pass. And the new quarterback is number 4. My man.
It's
or is that 1?
It's number 1.
Yeah, maybe it's 1.
And that is freshman Christian Bothwell.
Oh, see, if you're a Bothwell, though, you are an athlete.
You are a ball player.
You play big-time ball. His brother's a big-time athlete at Aniana. He's got a brother playing for University of Alabama on defense who is a complete beast.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this Bothwell family is huge, man. They're awesome.
This is their starting JV quarterback. He's coming in for the injured number 4.
24-0, second and 12. I'm saying 6-12 to play, second and 10. Wing T formation, man in motion is going to get it over the left side. Going to cut one up, looking for a seam. Oh, big tackle. That is O'Brien, I think. What do I know? Nope. Who was that? Is that 23 or 5?
We're running them out there.
That's
tonight.
23.
That's Chris Harden. Senior.
Oh, Chris Hard, nice tackle. Toby Camp's coming out of the game.
I like how he broke down.
He did. It was
squared
nice.
up. It was beautiful.
Gain of 3 now, 3rd and 7 from the 31.
Looks like you squaring up for the buffet. Whew.
Why'd you just call me fat, man?
No, see, I'm just trying to get you back.
Man in motion. Handoff over the left side, going to cut up, and the Lions having none of it. That is Perry Byers and Kel O'Brien.
I want to take this moment to remind every one of you that are on Facebook, watching us or listening on Facebook or on WGAD, or on Kapow stations, wherever you're at, to pray for Lydia. We want you to pray for her. She is a freshman at Etowah. She's battling cancer, and she is a champ, and she is just a beast when it comes to battling. And so we're so proud of her and thankful that they got to spend some time with you and everybody else last night.
If you get a chance to go back and watch that, please do. It will bless you. 4th and 7, Etowah going to receive the punt. Who's back there?
Looks like number
I don't know.
Number 2.
Oh, it's J.J. Hardwick.
JJ.
He's just going to let it go. Good punt. As you were talking about earlier, Jeff.
I told you.
The punter can do it, man.
If they give him enough time, and of course, Etowah tonight, just at that moment, they were not going to put any pressure on. They were just going to let the kick get off and see what J.J. could do. And it's like Pierce was back there a little bit with him. He was impressive the other night at the junior varsity game. AP Pierce came down and ran some wildcat the last 5 minutes of the game, and he did an incredible job against. I don't even know where we played. Lincoln the other night.
It was.
So good on you, AP.
Trace is going to be staying at quarterback. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 32, 24-0 Etowah. 4:10 to play here in the third. Going to be on the right hash, which is the rock bleacher side. Wide receivers to each side. Going to hand off up the middle. Power in his feet. Going to maybe lose one. Not a very clean play that time. Kind of a flatulent play.
Oh, if you want any kind of response, just Lord help us all. Kevin Morris, nobody's seen him, but he's been on here active. People asking if we've seen Kevin Moore tonight.
Gadsden City's up 24-7. How about the city, y'all?
Come on. Troop, do work, son.
Boss.
Game day.
Game day, boss. Get some more scores in a minute here. 2nd and 11 from the 31. Shotgun formation, Twins left. Handoff up the middle, trying to get to the outside. Who's that running the ball there? 25, I believe, for Etowah.
It's Josh Hendricks.
Hendricks had a couple of nice runs last week.
Little freshman.
Man.
Looking for big things from Hendricks.
Yeah, the offense there was a little odorous.
you telling me. Telling me.
3rd and 17 now. Ball back to the 25-yard line. Jerry White, Jeff Underwood. Appreciate everyone out there listening. Again, pray for Lydia, man. It's an amazing family. The Milligans are so strong. Jeff, in the next break, and we'll keep it here, I'll let you talk a little bit about their church. What a great, great church family they have. 3rd and 17 from the 25. Tracy, quarterback, a handoff again to Hendricks over the left side, and Asheville knows all about running up the middle. Woo.
I want to tell you, if you're
now 15-yard penalty there because we got caught retaliating. Right at the feet of the official.
Sometimes you got to just let it go. You know what I mean?
We should tell that to my wife.
Let it go. If you're on the mountain or on the west side of Gadsden or, just anywhere, you're looking for a church, we want you to go out and visit Fairview Baptist Church up on the mountain. That is where Joe Milliken is the youth pastor, and Brother Williams is the senior pastor there, and Wayne Milam it's just a great church. It's got a great history, a great story, and they do a lot for the community. But man, I tell you, if you can go hear Brother Gary Williams preach, you will not be disappointed. Him and his wife have been lifelong friends of my mom's, and they're just Naomi's. They're great people, and you can't find any better than those folks at Fairview Baptist Church. So go up there and see Joey and Lydia and Molly and Ashley as they minister to the youth. And then you can see Brother Wayne Milam. He's just an alum of Etowah, as a matter of fact, and he's the most educated man that I know, and he's a great man of God. So
that's why I try not to talk to him.
He is intimidating a little bit.
Man. Like, he used to be making up syllables.
Well, his kids they're all brilliant. The whole Milam family.
Yeah.
They're just great people.
So it's going to be a punt situation here. Ollie back to punt. It was 4th and 18 from the 24. 4 on the play clock. Will we get it away? Just barely. Ollie, a run and go, end over end. Nice bounce, man. He's so efficient with his punts. Asheville will get the ball in their own territory around the 41-yard line, Jeff.
Well, Ethan Foster did a good job. He contained himself. I was watching his blocker, and his blocker was grabbing him like I'm grabbing Jerry right now by the neck and shoving him all around.
That's a felony.
It's a felony. But look, he didn't retaliate like you said.
Yeah.
He just, let him pull him, and he tapped him a little love tap and said, I'll be back.
See, we get some. I can't wait to get to the fourth quarter and see some of these young defensive players out there.
Well, we're in the fourth quarter. So.
And there's a couple young players right there. Shotgun formation, handoff over the left side. Man, Ash was playing tough football.
They are lowering their heads and punishing anybody that gets in their way.
24-0 is the score here. 2:52 to play in the game. You guys come check me out tomorrow at Tamron Honda. Man, we got a great team there. You will be well taken care of. Thank you to Jason Dodd and Popeyes. Man, they do it the right way. Thank you to the Messenger. Although I'm not sure why. Craig Ford never even calls me anymore. Let's just rip that one up.
He's too busy working out, son. You seen him lately?
Great tackle. Who was that right there? Number 15. That's O'Brien.
Yep, Kel O'Brien.
Let's see. The Messenger.
Ooh, Craig, he just ripped it up, Craig.
Yeah.
What them biceps going to do about that? Gone.
That sent me a check, man. 2:04 to play in the game. It's just been a great night. We apologize. It's not even close to my best broadcast. I apologize, man. It will get better. I promise you. Tim Moore and Pastors texting me 24-14. Score Gadsden City, Spain Park.
What's up, Pastor Tim Warren?
He ain't listening.
Miss you, brother.
Fake punt over the left side, and I'm not sure why they fake punted on 3rd and 7.
Don't really think he sold it.
I appreciate the effort. That's going to bring up fourth down. Bless them, Lord. You know what I'm having for breakfast in the morning, Jeff?
Eggs, bacon.
Popeyes chicken sandwich.
I know that's right.
Because if it's free, it's for me.
If it's free, I thought you would take 3.
I will. I was going to get to that. You stole my glory.
Oh man, I'm trying to give it to you. Give it that thunder.
1:16 to play here in the game. Now they just snap it to the right side. It's got a power football game. Can we trail over there? It's going to be first down, I believe, by Asheville. A lot of credit for that young man. Great job, youngster. Look at all these Etowah kids helping him up. The coach is helping him up.
Kelly
patting him on the
Brown
back.
out there.
Man, that's number 12 for Asheville with a shoulder pad coming up against his helmet. Who is that number 12 for Asheville? Can you tell?
It's Adrian Hernandez.
Man, he's had a couple really big plays
Yeah, you
tonight.
called his number a few times tonight.
I would call his name, but I can't see. 51 seconds to play here in the game. Thank you, Snap Fitness 24/7 in Atala. The ball's on the ground. The Devils don't come up with it, but that was number 42, Jacob Sanford, just
Boy, he punished him, didn't
just hurt him.
he? Son, that's a big dude.
That counts as a sack, actually.
Golly.
Number 22 checking in the game now.
I am proud of these
Man,
Blue Devils. Man.
absolutely.
I am.
And they played much better than I broadcasted tonight.
Son, look, when you can't see your stats, you can't see your numbers, they understand. Our Facebook and GA
double
fans.
handoff inside. Big hit by the Blue Devils across the 50 to the 49. That's the way it's going to end. 24-0 Blue Devils. Mark it down. 3-0 in the region. Get them up. That's the way to celebrate homecoming 2020 style. Thank you, Jimmy Sites. Arab leading Southside. 5 minutes left in that game. Thank you, Jimmy Sites. Hey, we're going to take a timeout, come back, and not sure what we'll talk about because I can't read nothing. 24-0. And as the team lines up and you can't shake hands, actually, they're doing it anyway, even though it's somebody's going to get fined for that. You're not supposed to shake hands for social distancing. You're not bad sportsmanship, anything like that. So if you're out there watching or listening, these kids want to, but they're just not allowed to. So
I like to see this right here.
great sportsmanship, man. That's incredible. So 24-0 is the score. Your Etowah Blue Devils go to 3-0 in the region. Let's take a 4-minute timeout. This is Blue Devil football right here on Kapow. Hey, welcome back here, Jerry White, Jeff Underwood, Jeffrey Mitchell. Little short post-game show since we really cannot see out here.
Make fun of my height.
I didn't say shout. I love the way David Rose is out there coaching right now after they get with Toby Camp.
Yeah.
Still getting some stuff in, man. I love that about Toby. Hey, don't forget, you can check us out right here Monday as the middle school and JV is going to play. You guys, I say check us out. You guys come and watch. Watch the future of Etowah High School. Then also you can check us out Thursday night at Jack's in Attala on 3rd Street as we have the Etowah football show with Coach Ryan Locke and Miss Locke.
What a fun time that is.
Sometimes.
Every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Man, you come there. Look, I heard that Jack's business has tripled on Tuesday night, or Thursday nights.
Probably on Tuesday because we're there on Thursdays. No,
Yeah,
we bring a great crowd, man. What a great night last night. I'm so gracious. The coach let the Milligan family kind of take over, and we just got to hear from from a father.
Yeah.
That was special.
To hear from his heart, he literally just laid it out there for everybody, and I'm so proud. We had probably, I don't know, 20 or 25 ball players that were there with their families and friends. I mean, it was packed, but you could hear a pin drop in Jack's, and normally it's crazy, and the level of respect that these Etowah Blue Devils showed to the Milliken family was just beautiful.
I did have to get on the other Jack's customers though. Was that
He
funny?
did. It was great. It was great. He said, "I want a chicken sandwich with pickles and barbecue sauce." And Jerry goes, "Hey." It was beautiful, but they were quiet.
They did. It was quiet. No. Hey, we're gonna wrap it up. What's your takeaway from this game? Etowah's 3-0 in the region. Now, what's your takeaway from this game against a very tough Asheville team?
That's what I wanted to say. Kudos to Asheville, and there you go, Jason Cole. They played their hearts out tonight, and obviously one of their star players went out with an injury, so we're praying for him and his health and his recovery. But the takeaway that I see from Etowah tonight, the defense did not quit, Jerry. They turned up the heat. Coach P's got to be proud of this defense.
Yeah.
I know Coach Bone is super proud of his defensive backs and how they played the game. I think they're going to come out with another level of confidence when they go into Fort Payne next week. They're going to be headhunt. They're going to be greedy. They're going to go after the ball. And so my takeaway is the defense took it to another level tonight, stepped it up. So I'm proud of them, but also Trace Thompson, I want him to be proud and hold his head up because I think he did an incredible job tonight. He came out. He was a leader on that field. His stats may not look like he did, but I'm telling you, here watching this ball game, this kid is growing every game. He's taking every opportunity to be a better quarterback, and I think he's doing a marvelous job at it.
No doubt, and I'm with you. I mean, I'm looking at our superintendent down there on the 25-yard line, and why has he still got tassels on his shoes? But he is hugged up right now with Coach Locke, and I don't know. He's at the 19, the 18.
Get them tassels off that thing.
So, again, I think a great overall team victory tonight. I think our special teams played tremendously well. Thank you for RJ and everyone listening on Facebook. We appreciate you. Before we get out of here, we're going to go over some quick sponsors. Snap Fitness 24/7 in Attala. You guys are amazing. God bless you. You're changing people's lives. So thank you very much. We're going to go to Eagle Ridge Embroidery. Jeff, maybe we can get over there on Monday and finally get our order in.
Yeah, I need to get me some of that rain gear, some warm weather gear.
Love it. Northeast Orthopedic. I saw the backdrop they ordered for us, Jeff. I'm excited. Man, that looks fantastic.
It does look good, don't it?
Tamron Honda, man, you guys come check me out, and all the guys at Tamron. It's a tremendous team. There's way more than me there, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, for you guys. I said unfortunately. I want all the sales. No,
Give me my post.
yeah, man, no, it's a great team, and no matter what salesperson you get, you will get treated with class and respect.
Yes, you
Thank you to Cornerstone Construction. You guys are amazing. They built the field house here at Jim Glover Field, so any construction needs, just give them a call. Again, we're going to say Southern Heritage Barbecue. Don't tell my wife. Go get that peanut butter pie. Love Southern Heritage. Etowah Used Cars. Dwayne Ball and family do a great job over there. Love those guys. They support their kids, no doubt about it. Popeyes in Attala. Jason Dodd, Minister Jason Dodd. And a huge, big, special thank you to Swedes for, man, just doing everything you do for me, man. I love you, brother.
Incredible, man. Jared, thank you for allowing me to hang out with you in the booth tonight. Thank you guys, all of our GAD listeners, Kapow fans, and our friends on Facebook. We're grateful for you, and we do pray for you every single week. We pray that God will bless you and keep you and bring you back next week so you can hear Jerry the best play-by-play man in high school football.
All right, here's your $20. Thank you for that.
Come on, son.
Hey, come see us at church on Sunday, First Church, Rainbow City, 3867 Rainbow Drive.
Come on.
Sunday school at 9:30. I couldn't remember. Not
He teaches it. He teaches it.
I get there early for the coffee ministry.
That's right.
Come check out an amazing worship team, and Jeff Underwood's going to bring the Word of God, I promise.
We do want to invite you also, if you can't make it out to First Church, try Fairview Baptist Church up on the mountain, a great church, or over here in Attala, you can go see our friend at Reed Memorial Baptist Church, brother, one of the best preachers you'll ever hear, Jimmy Bailey. You can go up there and check him out.
That whole family is awesome. And if you want to make fun of somebody, go to Freedom Church and just make fun of Christopher playing them keys and his little bow tie.
Hey, what a great man of God
man.
he is,
No
and
doubt.
his daddy Bruce. So we're very thankful. We're very fortunate to be around some great people and some great
All right, Jeff,
great
your
churches.
assistant principal just said it's time to wrap this up. She's ready to go home. So for Ellie Underwood, or
That's a wrap.
assistant principal Ellie Underwood. Hey, for Jeffrey Mitchell, Jeremy Foster, Blake Matthews, Darren Bailey, Jeff Underwood, I'm Jerry White saying good night. God bless. Go Blue.